Sword of omens, give me sight beyond sight.
They're nervous, sire. Then we best leave them here and carry on foot. Dismount!
Behold the cave of Carpano.
Right. Keep me covered. What with?
Just keep me covered. Too late.
What?
There he is.
Where?
There.
What, behind the rabbit?
There is the rabbit.
You silly sod!
What?
You got us all worked up!
Well, that's no ordinary rabbit. That's the most foul, cruel, and bad-tempered rodent you ever set eyes on.
You tit! I saw my arm and I was so scared.
Look, that rabbit's got a vicious streak a mile wide. It's a killer.
Get stuffed.
He'll do you a treat, mate.
Oh, yeah? Manky Scots git.
I'm warning you.
What's he do? Nibble your bum?
He's got huge, sharp... he can leap about... Look at the bones!
Look at the bones.
Look at the bones.
Look at the bones. Yo, what's up, guys? We're totally probably getting a copyright strike for that one. Fuck it. Whatever. Whatever. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Between Two Props. Tonight we're chilling out with the one and only BUFPV. Super excited to have him on and have a conversation. And as usual, you'll never know who might jump in. So with that, over to the goons. What's up, everybody?
What's up, man?
Yo.
We got Edwin in the house, man. E-Rod, yo. How you doing tonight, brother?
Good, man. How you guys doing? I'm glad to be here again.
Hey,
Welcome back,
good,
bro.
man.
Yeah, doing as well,
sure.
as well could be expected. You know what I mean? Up here, it's just I'm fucking chilling. That's what I'm doing. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's about all you can do these days, brother.
Yeah. It's a little bit challenging to get out and about comfortably and safely.
Absolutely. BU, how have you been doing through all this quarantine? You get cabin fever, you working?
I've been working, man. Just a lot of working. I telework from 9:30 to 6, and I try to fly here and there, but I haven't got out much. I got my kids and my mom is here visiting, and
Oh yeah.
there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, sure is, brother. I got 3 kids of my
Work
own.
is good, man.
Kids
Dude.
definitely changed the game.
They do. Like just recently, I went to fly at this spot in College Park, and I freaking crashed my Kiss bandolero on top of a freaking building. It's still there right now.
No.
Sitting up there with all the day's footage, just chilling.
Wait, from when?
Just waiting for you to come get it.
When? When did this happen?
Like 3 days ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, no. I've had similar situations in trees where it's like, got to go do what I was supposed to do. Be an adult. Got to leave that there.
Leave that there.
I'll be back.
I talked to security, and like eventually somebody's gonna go get it. But the fucking COVID-19, man, all the fucking government buildings are closed.
yeah.
Exactly.
They take my 7-inch and throw a net on the bottom and do a rescue mission.
Do a little fancy flight work.
Yeah.
You need to
Now, where are you at these days?
find a Mavic or a Phantom, bro. A Phantom.
Yeah, so I can look down.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I hear.
Dude,
I had never done that.
dude.
It's always just flying 5 inches into things, trying to knock them off.
Yeah, like, well, I get the 7. I aim the front camera like tilted down like that. I should be able to at least get close enough to slide the net across the because it's like
That's
in a
for
big open
sure.
space.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then it'll catch the props and then pull it off.
Well, my buddy.
Most likely, I'll just have 2 drones set up there.
And so I'm saying, you
Nice.
get a Phantom, get your buddy with a Phantom and a little grappling hook set up, man, and just fucking Just work it over the top. You can grab. You can get
got time for that grappling hook. Just take a net
or a magnet can work, but But the problem with a net and a grapple. I mean, any of these options you can get fucking stuck on something up there. So you got to make sure it's not like too crazy, right? So
yeah,
you want to make it.
I've done paracord in a bunch of different loops.
So that could be that could be cool,
and that worked, but it still got stuck on some shit. Luckily, it was low enough where I could get one of them and just pull them both down.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than getting paracord stuck in a tree and you can't get it back out, and it's got like 500-600 pounds of test on it. And you're just like, this shit ain't going nowhere, man. It's fucking Let's
see if I can find the image.
My buddy, he got his.
You got like a DVR shot from there, or like a.
Yeah, because I flew another drone up there just to see. Because I was doing a dive, it was all bad. All bad things happen.
As they
sometimes that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, sometimes that's the way they go. My buddy though, he got his BQE Pixel stuck in the tree right outside the window of his living room, but way up towards the top of it. And he had a beeper, and it just sat up there for hours, just beep 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 beep. And his wife got upset about it. It was like, you've got to do something about that. And so he grabbed his double barrel and he shot the motherfucker out of the tree, man. He just
boom. See that? But now the beeping is gone.
That's literally how he dealt with it. I was like, oh shit, yay! Big oily guy in the chat. What's good? Who else we got?
Good. 608.
What's up, chat?
Hutch.
608 Hutch 10.
There's a picture of
Tech
it there.
Lust.
Oh yeah, nice.
Well, that's cool. It's not, aside from the little vent tops, you don't have a ton of shit to get snagged on, man.
Those are sandbags.
Oh, those are sandbags.
So it's like nothing to get trapped on. If I flew up and kind of just right across the middle there, just go right there. Get it.
Just right there. Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Send up. You got to have somebody with a Phantom. That'd be an easy recover with a Phantom. I'm telling you, it'd be so easy.
7 inch in the net is your.
There's a way to get up there with a ladder,
dude.
Yeah.
Well,
but
there's that too.
It's a federal building. It's like the Abraham Lincoln.
So federally haul ass up that ladder, grab your shit, and get down, dude.
Now the problem nowadays is there's a camera somewhere.
Yeah,
well, there's that.
There's cameras all over the building.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought about it. Just wear all black, put a hoodie on, keep my head down.
Bro,
go get that
a Phantom. You don't even have to go on.
Well, you can wear a mask.
Fly a Phantom right over top of it with a little hook. You can look down. It's all stable and shit. It's gonna be fine as long as it's not a no-fly zone. You're good. You know.
But it kind of is in a no-fly zone.
Oh.
I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that it is in a no-fly zone. But if it were in a no-fly zone, the Phantom wouldn't
air map it, or find
I mean,
find somebody with a 107 to get clearance.
I'm pretty sure it is not in a new F. It's in the FC. Yeah, it's in the no-fly zone. I called security. They said they're going to get it down eventually. I just got to wait for somebody to go into the building.
Yeah, I mean that's the pain in the ass part.
Yeah,
especially now.
Yeah. I mean, on any other day, it would have happened the same day. Some guy would have just gone up there, grabbed it, and brought it back to me. But it'll come down eventually. Yeah, it's one drone out of many. I got 5 other builds ready to fly.
Hell yeah. So what are you flying other than the Bandolero? Is that your main?
Well, I fly the Bandolero because it's running KISS, and if
it is.
Oh yeah, good man. If I'm having a hard time with the other stuff, I'll just throw that thing on and just fly it because it's gonna be smooth. It's gonna have all the qualities I need for that flight without me screwing around. Because I fly flight 1. I also fly the F10 binary with now EMU flight on it.
Yeah.
And it's dope, but I got to fiddle sometimes. And with the KISS squad, I usually don't have to fiddle. I just gotta throw it up.
Set and forget, bud.
Yeah.
I mean, with the exception of little things like you run in different environments. A little more P here, a little more P there, but that's what I do love about it. I'm lazy.
Yeah. And I like tuning, I do. And tuning the KISS squad it's just basic, man. It's just PID tuning. That's it. There's no I check the advanced filtering button.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and then you have the secondary filters, but they're low, medium, and high. That's it.
That's it.
It's low, medium, and high. It's very simple.
We were talking right before the show. I was telling Artie, I was like, Kiss is like a Mac, and fucking Windows is like Betaflight or whatever. It's like this. If you know, there's a lot more. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse to be able to tune all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the defaults that come on any firmware for the outside of potentially Kiss. But let me caveat this though. You know, the reality is that the devs come up with a decent tune that they think is going to work for most things, right? And your idea of what it should be, what your quad is, where your quad ends up being, isn't going to necessarily align with that. So you're going to have to tune. But you can also get into situations with some firmwares where you can't tune out whatever problem it is that you have, which can be frustrating because of limitations. It's kind of pick your poison, I guess, right? Because when something doesn't work right on a Mac, it don't fucking work right. Let's be honest.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't work. That's
shit
it.
you can do about it. Yeah,
it.
dude. I mean,
that shit broke.
Like when a Mac works, it
Like
fucking
in the
works,
Apple Store.
works perfectly. No, but I'm saying like software shit. Like right now with Catalina and stuff, it's still not 100% yet. And the way Apple's ecosystem sometimes changes, they eliminate choices. Like the reason why virtual cams don't work on Catalina is because they blocked the back door that developers were using to inject virtual cameras on Mac OS, and that's why it's a challenge right now to get that shit working. So I don't know,
No, it's not a challenge. It just doesn't work.
Well, that's the thing.
Virtual
You have to
cam.
work around, and sometimes you can't do it.
I apologize in advance for everybody watching. My freaking camera is like blurring and coming back. I don't know what that's all about.
New build woes. He built this fancy new computer, and some things don't work, and that's what it happens to me too. So
yeah,
that's right there.
It's the process.
Yeah.
But anyway, so BU, tell us a little bit about yourself, brother. Where are you from?
Where am I from? Up and down the East Coast. Right now, I live in Maryland. I grew up here for part of my youth. Then part of my youth was in Connecticut. I was born in West Berlin, Germany, Air Force brat.
Right on.
No, you were actually born in Germany. How long did you stay there?
Only for a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family didn't even get in trouble per se. My uncle, it was the 60s, the 70s, right? And it was all super black power time. And my uncle took the flag down and fucking stomped on it in front of the officers club.
Oh fuck!
A German soldier burst his bladder with the fucking butt of his rifle.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
And then they threatened to deport everybody, and then they said no, we'll only deport him. And my family was like, we're not going to leave. We're not going to send him back without us.
Yeah.
So we had to leave there.
That's wild, man.
That's
awesome.
the story. Yeah.
For real. That's awesome. So what brought you to Maryland?
I don't know. My grandfather was a social worker and a reverend, and he just kind of lived wherever the church would pay for him to live. Yeah, so we were there for a long time. We were in Beckley, West Virginia for a hot minute.
Virginia, right on.
And now I'm back in Maryland because of work.
Right.
I'm a web developer, and getting government contract jobs is easy, and there you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Take advantage of that.
Oh
yeah. Right on, man. So what are you flying these days?
I fly box frame. I fly mostly the 5-as-fuck-X, and I fly that Bandolero. Builder sent me a new replacement Bandolero, so I'm gonna throw that together. But
nice.
I think the only flight controllers I have left are Flight 1.
Right on. What do you think of Flight 1? I know you said you fly a little bit of everything.
It's good. It's good for what it does. I think it's a super accurate. If that's a thing,
Yeah.
it's twitchy and kind of, I don't know, flicky. And I kind of like that sometimes. So I fly that. When I'm trying to get super smooth, I'll run something with Emu or Butter. If I want a combination of the both, like if I'm like all my footage sucks, I need a good solid freaking run. I'll fly the Kiss Bandolero.
Oh yeah.
But for
what size is that Bandolero? Is that a 5-inch?
Yeah, I have two. I have a 7-inch and a 5.
Right.
Yeah, the 7-inch. The 7-inch I barely fly. I fly it around sometimes, but I'm never really, like in a huge open area. And when I fly it like it's a 5-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Have
what I
you
want to
heard
do
of
with
the
everything.
legendary 10-inch bando?
Yes, I have. I've seen it.
There's one in Baltimore. Pat's near you, right?
Yeah, Pat's got one, yeah.
too. Yeah, yeah. Fucking. I was bummed when I came to DC and I didn't have mine because I fucking blew up my 4-in-1 and then smoked a motor, and yeah, it was just one of those fun.
It's a bad day.
It was fucking. Yeah, it was like fuck. And it's back together though, thankfully. But I haven't actually had a chance to go fly it. Where did you? Coming up, Bash, is like, did you fly other RC hobbies, or like, did you how did you get into RC in general?
The title Bashers United, I used to do ground RC. I used to race 8 scale and 10 scale buggy.
Hell yeah.
And then we did this thing called speed runs. I did that for a long time, like 3-4 years.
So what is that?
So it's basically you get like, so there are different classes for different size cars, 1 10 scale, 1 8 scale, 1 12th is like mini class. And then like 1 5th scale's like large class, right? And then you have cell classes within each class. So 4 cell, 6 cell, 8 cell, no, 2 cell, 4 cell, 6 cell. I think that's how that goes. Yeah.
Right.
And you outfit it with a gigantic ass battery and a big ass motor, and you send that motherfucker down the street, man. I had the world record for mini class. I did 136 miles per hour in this little car that's just like the size of a shoe.
Sick.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, and my channel, like when I started my channel, it was all about that. And I used to do tutorials, get like 35,000 views and
nice,
all that kind of good stuff. And it was good, man. It was costly, but it was good.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Somebody had a drone. Somebody flew a drone once, and I was like, that's pretty cool.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curiosity gets piqued.
Yeah.
Right.
And then somebody said, dude, 4 motors is like $100. I was like, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Right.
Sold. One large scale motor that you put in the car is like $365.
Mm-hmm.
And when you plow that thing into the curb at like 150 miles an hour, the entire car just explodes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Everything is
at
lost.
that point it's a heli.
Yeah.
The momentum.
Yeah, I've had a few cars, but I was a heli junkie for a good while, and they're fucking expensive as fuck. You crash, it's just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking wrecked. I
had a friend that did nitro cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I raced nitro buggy too.
Pretty big size. Like they were like, 2 foot long.
Yeah. Hold on. I got examples.
Oh
hell yeah. But dude, this shit was like hella expensive.
Yeah, and nitros are rad. I mean, it's weird.
But they are bad as like that.
Yeah, the nitro.
Oh, I like the
this is my 8 scale.
I was gonna say, that's Vice's wet dream.
That's awesome.
Ooh, that's pretty.
EB48.3, I think.
I could never afford to get into it, man,
Yes.
when I was a kid, but I always wanted to. That was so cool to me.
Yeah, dude, that's what started me in RC altogether. Because I remember being a little kid, and I went down to these sand dunes. There was these guys, they were running this nitro buggy. I was like maybe 10, 12 years old. Or probably a little younger than that. But they were running this thing, and I was like, man, that's freaking awesome. And I was like, can I drive it? They're like, no, you cannot drive it. It's super expensive. But at the time, they were like kind of hillbilly dudes, and I was like a black kid, and it was rare for people to be nice to me.
Yeah.
In that situation, they were super cool. They're like, hey man, you can sit and watch and blah blah blah. This is what the controls do, and this is how the buggy works. And I was like, that was awesome.
Hell yeah.
I got old enough to afford my own, and a guy down the street had another 8 scale buggy, and he was riding around. I was like, I'm getting one.
Yeah, I mean, saw that again doing that.
Yeah.
I couldn't I have one car right now, which is this, and
nice.
It's a little lossy 124th.
Yep.
Yeah. Brush.
I think it's fun as shit.
Brushless setup, and I was looking into changing out the ESC setup for this because I found one that would be really nice in this class. And it was fucking expensive for the ESC and motor combo for I was like, holy shit.
I mean, I'd still have to put an FPV camera on that shit.
I could definitely do it. I have a couple chassis or tops for this. I've got a couple I could sacrifice. So I was thinking I was definitely going to do it at some point, but this one's all built out on aluminum, and
that's cool.
It's
man.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's all it's pretty hopped up. And
yeah, I got a drift car around here too. You guys miss that?
Yeah,
oh
man.
yeah,
pretty nice. It's decked out.
This is
I'm into that, brother.
the wheels on this one are nylon X. I have drift wheels on this, and it's not. I printed them on nylon X. I made them fucking. It's pretty insane.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hit myself in the face. with
That's
headphones.
fucking sick, dude. Holy shit.
It's like an old Datsun something with the Bozo
That's
lights.
That's badass. Fucking classic.
If my shit stayed fucking focused.
It's classic. It's amazing. Hell yeah.
Good times, man. Ground RC. So yeah, that's how I got started. And then one day I was like, I'm not spending another dime on one of these goddamn cars. I'm gonna go get a couple drones, and I got a couple of those. Trashed them. I was flying line of sight because I didn't have goggles.
Right.
I go out to the local park and just like bank the whole time.
Yeah.
You know.
The fact that you can even bank is pretty impressive for me.
Yeah.
I fly line of sight like a newborn.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't too hard because I had one of those like cheap little.
Like Hubson or something.
Yeah, I had a Hubson. I was flying that around my house. I got good at that. So I didn't did the same kind of Hubson kind of crap in the field. I was running 2203 motors on 6-inch props.
Oh shit.
On these these ancient these ESCs that were running. What was the firmware before BL Heli?
Simon K.
Simon
K. They were running Simon K.
Yeah.
And they were like what are they called? What is that freaking the F1 flight? Before there were F1s, they were like Nazi 32.
The Nazi 32, yeah.
Yeah, I was running Nazi 32, and it would just break like every time. But I could buy them off Amazon for like $5. So I'd buy like 7 of them, just keep on swapping them out. So I got like good at the soldering part of it. And then I saw that freaking video by Sharpoo.
Yeah.
And him flying every time. He was flying through that building, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So like, how do you do that? I need to get that, and I bought a set of Don V3s.
Hell yeah.
All over from there.
Yes, sir. It shows, man. You rip.
Thanks, bro.
You rip. You got some hella flow too.
Well, what my like? Okay, so after I saw the Sharpoo video, I found steel, right?
Yeah.
And there was like, there's 2 camps: the I hate steel and I love steel.
Yeah.
And I knew people that were in both camps, and like I was watching him obsessively, trying to understand what he was doing. You know?
Absolutely.
And what it came down to in my mind was he's so like there is no like I'm thinking about this. No, he's just doing stuff.
Yeah.
And like I wanted to fly like that, and that's been my goal. And then later on, I was like, you know what? I love beats. I love flying. I want to fly. I want to like be so connected that I can just dance with my quad.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And not think about, and that's where I got like, I don't know, like flippity things from. Like every time I try, at least I think since maybe about 6 months ago, I've gotten better at it. But I tried to fly to the track that I put over the flight video.
Yeah.
So because I try to keep on beat. I don't do any speed ramp or anything like that. So anytime you see me on beat is me listening and being on beat.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I try to do that from time to time. It just never I never remember to save what I was listening to at the time, or unless I've come up with something beforehand. Like I heard something that was like, oh, I'm fucking flying to this.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is for me every time, man. I hear a song, like, oh, that's gonna be fucking fire, man. That's like it's matching with my rates. I'm like thinking about boom, 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 do that.
Hell yeah.
Right.
That's awesome, man. That gets me psyched down and want to go out and fly.
Yeah, go out and rip, man. It feels like I did a video to a song called The Lung or something Lung by The Knife. And it was the video that I did for Corey's Motors.
Okay, word, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you find that video, Vice? Per chance?
What is it called?
It's called.
It's on your channel.
Yeah, it's on my channel. It's like the. Hold on, I can find it too.
I always love hearing about how people kind of connect in the flight. If it's like you're drowning yourself in the music, is it the motor noise? Is it?
I listen to music playing in my car so I can still hear the motor noise. Like
and that's the way I prefer it.
Yeah, because I tried that last week with putting freaking noise canceling earbuds and just flying to the beat, and it was all right. But that motor noise is like, ugh.
Yeah.
When you hear that ripping and it's like the sounds are matching and like.
Yeah, I used to try to wear an earbud for my goggles and then have music in one ear.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm from Atlanta and that's where I was when I was trying to do all that shit.
Yeah.
And you'd be downtown. It just gets a little sketchy not to be able to hear a footstep coming up or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm behind the building over there.
Yeah.
And somebody's walking up on me.
That's why I'm rocking the fucking Bluetooth speakers, man. I can throw it on top of my bag. I can point it at myself or point it away from myself or whatever I want to do.
When I remember to bring mine, I do. Normally, I just stand. I'm by my car.
One lives in my flight bag. I mean, it just lives in my flight bag. I don't fuck around, and that's my flying speaker. And I always try to have music.
That's also my shower
too.
Speaker. So.
And I do notice, honestly, when I don't fly with music playing, I notice I don't like my footage as much. Like it seems like it's missing a little something, you know. And
definitely.
Where do I post a link to this video?
You can drop it in the chat, or what's it called? Or drop the Zoom chat.
Zoom chat.
But actually, so speaking like this, you know, we've been having a few conversations about music.
Thanks, Wheats.
And howdy, Wheats. Thank you.
I should probably throw the freaking thing on. I'm supposed to be like telling people I'm on here and shit.
I didn't. We actually totally spaced sharing the show at launch tonight. Like, I was concerned about I was concerned about helping you with your camera, and I was like, yeah, I fucking spaced it. Whatever, it doesn't even matter. It's awesome. I'm glad the people are here, and we're here, and this is awesome. But speaking of music, all right, so the challenge that I have, right, is that the tracks I tend to gravitate to, I'm most likely going to get dinged for copyright and stuff. And that's a challenge. And I have had a couple edits just pulled outright. And like the minor copyright shit doesn't bother me, whatever. But when you're getting like struck down and your shit's pulled, it's a concern. And so for me, I've been a little wary, and I've had a hard time sometimes finding music that I know I can. If I put all my heart and soul into something, and then I would cut the edit to that music, and everything's to that, and then I get struck down, I'm just like, it's like, what do you do? Because I've had that happen, you know, and it's like, fuck. And so, you have any good sources for music that you don't get fucked with, or?
I work with a few lo-fi artists, SLR, Dr. Doppler.
Oh, hell yeah.
True Houston MC, NTR, MND, and the guys from Fuzoscope. I don't like work with them. I just let them know. I was like, look, I love you guys' stuff. When I go by Bandcamp is where I find all my tracks usually. And when I go buy their album, I give them $20. Like, here's $20. I send them a message saying this is what I'm gonna do, and then I put a link to the video. And they always answer me back, oh, that's fucking dope. That's dope. It's dope. Thanks, man. And I make sure I give them credit. And that's where all like the lo-fi tracks come from. All the other kind of like most of the music I listen to is kind of indie and like
a little more underground, or
a little more underground. So the labels are okay with you doing that. Like I don't get a copyright strike. I don't make any money from that video. But if it's something I really, really fucking dug and the video's gonna come out dope.
Yeah, I mean it's
like,
the monetization.
YouTube doesn't give me much money anyways. I got like 2K subs, and I'm happy to make maybe $200-$300 a year.
Right.
So losing out in a couple bucks here and there.
Well, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck necessarily about being able to monetize anything, but like it's just like I said, when you put a lot of work and energy into a project, like especially music's been a massive part of my life, as many people know, and so for me, it's like I feel it, and when I put it all in there, I had that one time that I got completely taken down, just like. Fuck! It was like smash, you know. So I've been trying to I'm gonna put all
But
that.
Did you get that?
You got clout, bro. When you call something else, like, yo,
But you know,
I spin your shit all the time. What you need to do is tell your label to put my YouTube channel and my fucking thing on a do not block.
Yeah.
And then you can fucking.
Well, you can definitely reach out to labels. There are smaller labels definitely be more receptive to granting sync licensing, so you can legitimately use their stuff.
Yeah.
In some cases, though, if they're any way, shape, or form tied with like Warner, then fucking, that's where it gets fucked up, because you can even get permission, get your shit pulled, and then you'll fight it, and you'll be able to get it put back up, but you're gonna be waiting weeks or whatever.
Yeah. It's not as bad now though. Like most of the time, like there's very few record labels, even Warner at this point, that'll pull your video, and unless you're using like some like Siberian death metal band and like they just rewrite tracks from Korn and make them into their own song or something like that, then you're gonna be in trouble. But for the most part, I don't think I've ever had anything pulled down. I found this band called Swizz that I used to love when I was a kid, and I tried to put one of their tracks in, and my shit got pulled.
But like Facebook is way worse than YouTube for striking shit off.
Yeah, it'll be muted in like 3/4 of the world.
Oh, look, there's my video.
I'll check it.
You want to throw the sound up?
Yeah. He can't. I don't think.
I don't bother playing if you can't hear the sound. It doesn't.
I can't.
Yes.
Hold on.
Like at the end of this flight,
on the ones and twos. Get it,
I literally had tears in my eyes.
Hell yeah!
All right, here we go. This one, right?
Yeah.
4 flights on that dope Flight 1 build with those Corey Tap motors. What? Them cricket motors. What? They're pretty good.
Shout out to Corey Tap.
Loving it. I gotta up my expo just a little bit. Just a little bit. Raging Lung by The Knife.
So in the beginning of the video, you can. Here, I'll stop talking.
This track is really hot.
Taking the dizzle.
I love those fades, man.
I mean, it helped a lot that I was in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, you got all that space to just do whatever, you know. But still, man, it actually puts a lot together for like your style when you said that you just go out and dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire, dude.
Your rates don't seem too crazy, like high. But what rates do you use?
I'm running 1025. Like,
wow, it's so like smooth for such a high rate.
What kind of expo are you running?
I think at that point I was running 0.31.
You on Kiss
But I run,
or
what
Flight 1?
This is Flight 1.
This is Flight 1.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. This is Butterflight, I think. No, actually, no. It's right. It's Flight 1. I was running the what's his name? Black Hawk, whatever his name is.
I just had a brain fart. What the fuck is
so
this?
did I.
Like, yeah.
Wait, what?
Why can I not think of it?
Wait, what?
I was running
Blackbird.
Blackbird. I was running Blackbird's tune, and I upped the roll. I think it's up the roll.
Wow, that is a very touchy, like rate setup, PID setup. Got them fucking smooth fingers, brother.
I thumb too, man. I don't.
Oh, really?
I don't
Oh,
go
wow.
pinch.
Nice.
That's. Like I was wiping my fucking eyes and shit. Bitch.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome. Do you want to? Oh, Artie just went stay home and fly.
Oh, he got quarantined.
You got quarantined?
He's back.
I got quarantined for a second.
Yeah. You can like in the beginning of the video, you can hear the track playing in my car, and then I cut the video music and cut it so you can still hear the track playing in my trunk.
That's hot.
I don't remember which video. One of my favorite videos was you fucking going off about feed forward.
Oh yeah,
I was
fucking when I saw the video, I was just like,
it was the pickpocket, right?
Yeah,
was it the pickpocket?
It wasn't the pickpocket. It was the megapixel. I was flying.
Oh right.
The 3-inch megapixel or 2.5 inch or something like that.
Hey, let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, because I was flying it and I was like, man, it's like the controls are super sluggish, and because I was using the
3-inch megapixel review.
Yeah, I think that's it. Because I was using the X-Lite and I was used to using Crossfire. I was like, okay, so maybe that's just input lag. Yeah, and then I went in and I turned all my feed forwards down to 0, and it was super tight again. I was like, oh, okay.
This one?
Yeah, I had linked you a while back to like
their party people.
Like we were passing this around because it was so funny. Because Chad hates.
Today I'm going to review the BQE.
He like flies it for a little bit, and then you start hearing. No, anyway.
Yeah. Right. This is the 3-inch with a 4mm body. You see, it's nice and thick carbon there.
I love that
thing.
thing.
A toothpick build.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it's super fun.
I'm on the fence of a couple different
It's a great
micros.
Yeah, that one and
that's really descriptive.
The new pickpocket with the
BQA
bi-blades, ridiculous. Like
which one? Which size?
But I like it a lot. I'm running the HQ
the bigger
props with the 2 holes in them.
Is it the 4-inch?
No, not the 4-inch.
He's
one.
got 3-inch.
I think it's the 3. Yeah. Or the 2.5. I think it's a 2.5 because that's a 3.
I'm running it.
Propaganda. What up, fam?
I have a bunch of other ones. I have some ready-made RC ones that are 450s, but I'm using the iFlight stack in here. The one with the pins. So let's take a few little flights on this guy. I'm going to be recording this on my Immersion RC power play.
The power play.
Ba-bang!
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna go with like a 30 tilt. I don't know. Let's get going. Let's see how this goes. Where should we launch from? Launch from up here. Let's launch from up here.
I ran 3S on it.
Okay.
Pixels are
when
great.
When I first got it, I was running those Avant props, and I was like, "What the hell's going on? These things suck."
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I don't like those Avon props.
Right, I got the HQ ones, and I was like, "Okay, I can fly this."
What props do you normally fly on your 5-inch?
The S3s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same here, dude.
he turned me on to those. I love those now.
Watermelon.
The S4s, I put the S4s on my Bandolero because it's heavier.
Heavier, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I gotta change the P's in this thing.
All right, yeah, because I'm saying I gotta change the P's in this thing. It's because I thought like the P's weren't high enough. I was like, what is going on? Is it like
the goddamn feed forward off? I hate feed forward. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Basically, what feed forward is simulated good quad flight. And if you don't know any better, you'll turn that shit on and be like, "Oh, my quad flies great." Your quad flies like ass.
He's keeping it real as fuck over here.
Because I feel like it mutes everything. Like, and I want to feel everything. And I'm in there, man.
Which our highest P value.
Yeah, the connection to the flight is everything. I want to be able to feel comfortable getting 2 inches from a branch and just
exactly,
or a building or whatever.
Roll D is it?
Feed forward is the answer to not tracking set point effectively.
28 on D.
But if you can tune this track set point, then you don't need feed forward.
Yeah.
All right, so back. We're gonna save and exit on that. Which profile is this? This is PID profile 3.
Hutch says he likes the S4. He has heavy girls.
Yeah.
He likes fat bottom girls.
Yeah, I run the 5 as fuck X. It's pretty light for what it is. Even with the I run the 6mm arms.
Oh,
which,
nice.
mind you, I bought one. I used to buy 5 as fuck arms weekly. I would buy like 10 of them, just bring them out and replace them as they broke.
There are people like who swear by
that. And then he gave me those 6mm, and they've never broken. Like I still have the same sets he gave me the first time he gave me.
Feed forward is for people who want to.
I had the same problem with bottom plates on my. I fly Alien 4.5s.
Yeah.
And those bottom plates used to be a 1.5 mils, and they upped it to 2 mils, and it was just like complete difference. Never break them now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
break the front off of them.
How many? Actually, let's see here. So as far as like what's going like new stuff, have you tried? Let's talk about the news a little bit. Like as far as what's new, and have anybody tried anything new? I know that a lot of new stuff isn't flowing really freely, quote unquote, but there is definitely some new stuff available. Anything?
Well, you know what I want to try, and I can never find it in stock, is the FetTech stuff.
Yeah, me neither. And I've read a couple people that have had a few problems here and there.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of waiting for it to be a little bit more stable, because if I'm committed, because I still fly KISS and I still fly 32 amps, like separate ESCs are just better for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna break one, but I'd rather be one for $30 than 4 for 40 or 60.
Well, I had the KISS Form one, and it was fantastic until it burst into flames.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from too many people.
It was $110, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
$110. Wow. I was like, yeah, never again.
Oh well, no. The first KISS rig I ever built was the KISS V1, KISS 24s, and I fried everything all at one time. It's like $200 and something. I was like patiently waiting to get like, oh fuck.
I love the cleanliness of a foreign one, and I've had really pretty solid luck with what I use. So,
I need performance, bro. I need reliability.
But bro, I mean,
from a $30 ESC or $100
ESC. Ones on everything else, except for my KISS.
But you run KISS, like I can buy like Acons all fucking day for the kind. I can buy 2-3 Acons for you pay for one KISS setup. So it's like, and if I'm only blowing one a year, if I only blow one a year, it's
you're still on top. Yeah. You can't. There's no doubt.
Dude, I'm running hobby wings on 10-inch quads. I mean, like I do blow them up.
There's an argument to be had, but again, I sent you an entire set of KISS shit. Where is the goddamn build?
You bet. A 10-inch KISS build. What?
Hey, give it to me.
If they had the fucking,
we got GPS now.
If they had the fucking EP, if they had a goddamn the
OSD
ESCs, it would be fine. No, actually, well, speaking of that, because I was going to chime in earlier, but I didn't, because I was just like, I've been talking about it. I've been looking for a frame, and I think I'm just going to do another bandolero for that rig because it just makes sense. Maybe I'll do a 5-inch bando.
It's just so heavy.
Yeah.
It's mad beefy. Like,
yeah,
I got to put S4s on it.
Because
I'll be flying my 5FXs all around, and then I put that thing on. I'm like bouncing off the ground like shit. I gotta remember, but it's so. I think it's just because it's not a true X. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
yeah.
It's smush. I love these. Yeah. These are smushed.
I like it that way. That's what I actually really like about the bandolero is that. It is a squished X.
See, Artie has this weight hang up, but I just fucking put big motors on the fucking shit.
Yeah, just so big. Yeah, I bet you. Actually, I'm running like the hype train freestyles on my KISS build.
Be rad, brother.
If I had gotten the Corey Top ones, Corey Tap 2306.6s and put them on there, that probably would have been a better deal. The old hype train freestyles, the 2306 ones or 23 whatever that is.
Yeah. So what do you feel about 2207, 2208 size motors?
I ran 2207 for a while, the hype train acro, and it was good, but for some reason, like I don't know, the throttle curve is different on a 2306. It's got more punch down low, so you can throw things. And it seems like when I try to throw things on a 2207, it just climbed. You know what I mean? And it would climb, and I could drop it. But with a 2306, I can literally just throw it.
Yeah.
And it's like woo, floating around.
Yeah. You need a little more.
sure.
You know, taller you go, ultimately the faster you're gonna go, and but not necessarily have that bottom end torque. You know.
Yeah, I'm a 2306 guy, man. I mean, I like the curve of that motor. So
Coors
I'm with you.
Freaking phantasma.
Are they?
Yeah.
I hadn't tried them, man, but they look dope. I love that gold.
I just look at big ass motors all the time now. I honestly don't know what I do want to try those demon seeds. I want to check those out.
Those are cool. They just got them at Heli Nation.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Check out a set of those.
Yeah, I want to.
They're cool,
look at
man.
Those. Do they make a 23X stator one?
I honestly, I do not know, but they are like extremely heavy.
Yeah, like 35. What's extremely heavy?
35. I think they're 35 or something beefy.
That's not too bad for a 2306.
I just laugh about my 6-inch Bando with the 2810s. It's just like fucking. It's so ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, no, that's
and it flies crazy. Fucking awesome. So I don't. That's the thing. I don't. It does fall quickly. You know, it's heavy, but I don't know. Definitely has some mass you can throw around and a lot of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Those 2810s have to be. You gotta 6-inch, right?
Yeah, you got to compensate with some kind of a larger battery, though, too, don't you?
No, that's what's crazy. I mean, I'm running a 1600 5S, but it's fine. I get normal flight times and plenty of power the entire time.
Yeah, I'm still running. I'm running 5S. What are they? The freaking steel flies of the adrenalines, the new adrenalines.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder power.
I just pretty much fly pyro, flip batteries, mostly some GMB, and right now I'm looking for a good, solid 2200 4S so I can run 2 of them for 8S, and I'm not sure. GMB makes one that I might check out, but I haven't settled on something yet. But for the 8S rig, I'm running 2. I'm starting out with 2 4S 2200s as just to see where it stands. Wait for that weight, as far as power and weight and all of that. Speaking of which, which is a box frame. Have you seen that fucking thing? Have you seen the box I built, the 10-inch?
Yeah. You showed it to me when I was on UFDA crew, I think.
Oh, might be.
You pulled it up, and you sent me some pictures also.
Oh, word.
It's the one with the vertical.
Yeah, the vert.
Yeah.
So speaking of that though, and talking about new shit, did you see that in the Source V, the TBS Source V, that was announced this week? It's interesting. It's a vert carbon. It's a box racer. Have you seen Pyroflip's new box racer? I have it as well. Vince.
When I first started flying, I was flying underslung.
I got both.
Okay.
And I just can't do it anymore. Like I can do it on my smaller quads, but I can't do it on my freestyle quads because I can't get used to the pendulum nature of the thing. I used to love that. I used to put that kind of.
The Source V. I don't know if they're more gearing it towards racers. To be honest, the Pyrojone box is definitely geared towards racers, and my box is geared for a racing type setup in a 10-inch class. This is it with props and fucking. I've got singles on this one because I'm running 8S.
I want to try racing. I'm going to try this summer if we ever get to go outside.
It's a fucking. I mean, dude. I don't do it all the time these days. I don't do it as much these days. But when I started, I was all about racing, and I was running laps and liftoff pretty regularly and shit. And
I can kill it in liftoff.
I mean, dude, it helps with your fundamentals, man, for freestyle. Yeah. Like you get, very comfortable hitting gaps and doing certain maneuvers around gaps and through, you're doing ladders and shit like that, you know, stuff like that, man. And then you go out and, you go out and see a dope structure. You can do some dope shit around it through that, it just fundamentally helps you.
Hell yeah. When I was coming up, you guys remember Envy Astro?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to watch his videos all the time. Like, I don't know if he won a bunch of races, but he looked really good doing it. And I was like, man, the way he took, like, the way he like carved turns and stuff like that, it was hot. I kind of like, I want to do that. I want that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really glad. And I honestly, I want to see like, because multi GP makes some pretty large gates for X class and stuff, but macros aren't quite as big. But I want to do some actual like courses with this thing, yeah. But really, what I'm most interested in trying is a mile-long challenge. I just want to send it full tilt boogie out a mile and back, and see what happens. See what kind of time I can throw down. It should be
freaking quad speed runs.
Yeah. It should be a contender for a mile challenge, I think, because it's got a lot of power and it doesn't weigh shit. So we'll see what happens.
What size battery you put on that thing? Another 1600?
No, that's the 2x2200 4S. It's 8S, and but that build as you see it is 830 grams. So with the packs, it's going to be under. I mean, if I don't put a GoPro on it, I can keep it under 13. I think if I put a GoPro on it, we'll get up closer to 14. But it would be pretty gnarly.
You gotta see that.
Yeah, I'm excited to get it tuned out and see what it can do. Checking in the chat. So what else? So yeah, TBS has got that frame, and then what goggle module are you running? Because they just dropped an upgraded RF board for their Fusion this week too. Have you checked?
I am.
What are you
I'm
using?
running the freaking V1 thing that everybody else is running, the red thing.
Rapid fire,
yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's great, but it's a V1. I think I need to get a V2.
Can't you like firmware updated or something?
No, I think the V1s were like hardware different than the V2s, or the way V1.5s or something. It still works. I mean, it's gonna have problems with it, but
right. Yeah, TBS, did their V1 fusions or whatever, but then they sell the updated RF board now for $10.
Yeah.
So you can upgrade your hardware.
I'll check that out, man. Definitely.
It's interesting. I got one on order. I'm interested to see how much of a difference it actually makes. The other dope thing is TBS. Are you a Crossfire user?
Yeah.
Because now they're selling nanos for $25, which is nice for Nano RX.
Nice.
And the special editions are 30 with the Immortal T. And still, like, if you need a replacement too, they're getting mad cheap. It's so much better than whatever. They used to be like $40 almost.
Yeah.
So all that shit's just came out, and then they also dropped out. What else? They dropped out new goggle foam for the HDO2 and HDO. I think it's made for the HDO2, but dropped out new thicker goggle foam. Yeah, thicker and supposedly doesn't break down against sweat and shit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this for the HDO2?
The what?
Is this for the HDO2?
The foam, yeah. Yeah, they dropped foam. And there was something else they announced the other night, but I can't remember. I'm just trying to think of what other new shit we've seen. What else did they put out?
We got
chat?
That. We've also got. Say what?
I was just saying chat, but maybe somebody in chat knows. Playing Stars.
Yeah, maybe.
What were we gonna say, Artie?
Playing Star Citizen for most of us.
Oh, I was just gonna say Orca has been sneaking out some little like they've been saying they're gonna drop a firmware update for freaking ever, and it was supposed to be a big one, and we haven't heard much from them. I mean, just because everything that's going on, they're still trying to manufacture products, and we just want them to put that out. But they showed like a little snippet of what the menu is gonna look like. It looks like a big change. It's like digital, pretty.
Yeah.
Really good OSD.
I mean, the one thing that I really love about the Orca that I'm really interested to see how it works out is the Wi-Fi streaming thing to be able to send
Yeah,
you.
well, that's what I'm waiting for is that FPV Connect.
Yeah, that's a big feature, and that is a big separator for Orca, and hopefully
sure.
and hopefully they get it working. You know, Orca is one of those things. Like for me, I bought the HCO2s, and I just felt comfortable with Fat Sharks. I've been running Fat Sharks for ages. You know, honestly with the Orca, I was kind of wanting to see how it pans out, and maybe if it's really worth it, I'll make the change down the road. And even with DJI, like I'm honestly waiting for the V2. I want to see a slightly smaller goggle for HD and blah 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 blah. I want to see the V2s, but there's some interesting things happen there, and they just did an update apparently to allow streaming.
Wait for it to get cheaper, to be honest.
Well, there's that too, but they allowed streaming now. DJI did an update where you can plug the HDMI into your radio or something. I don't know exactly what it is, and you can get streaming somehow via some update they just did. I think it might be their radio though, so I don't know how that would work if you're running Crossfire or something. But yeah, less latency, consistent latency, no hard cutouts in HD, I want to be able to just know, okay, if I got this much range, it's just going to be good for that, more or less. No frames freezing or any of that.
Freezing, yeah.
I don't want. Yeah. I mean, but like I said, I think it's a step in the right direction. I've always said that. I just knew that I wasn't going to buy it day one.
Yeah.
It was like, no way, bro. Y'all fucking have fun. I'm sure it's great. I've seen it. It is great. It's just not for me at this time.
If I ever were get it, I would just get the goggles and put them in like one quad and just do that. I don't know, use it for cinematic stuff or something like that. Because I don't like the whole like the radio and the quad are on 5.8. So like you're going to lose everything.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to lose control of the quad and video all at the same time. Like with analog, things start to get weird. I throttle up to get high enough and point my face at it, and I'm okay.
What are we doing, Gravy?
Exactly.
Gravy, apparently I'm doing something with Gravy tomorrow. All right, word. Let's do it. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna do it.
Hutch said Crossfire shot. Yeah, I don't have Crossfire shot yet because I haven't converted my NV14 to OpenTX yet.
Yeah, that's 2.4 will be this fall. I'm guessing is when you're going to see full support for NV14 on OpenTX. It shows up as Crossfire shot on mine with the December update, but I don't know. The
December update
for the NV14.
Are you running regular OpenTX? Or are you running the NV14 Nirvana software?
I'm not running the Nirvana. I'm running the OpenTX branch. QBA did.
I'm not. I'm still running the underground FPV one.
Yeah, I definitely recommend updating to what's currently available, and then. Yeah. But this when 2.4 OpenTX 2.4 hits, we're in. The big holdup there is that OpenTX had to create support for touchscreens for all the other radios.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the radios are coming out with color now, and now you have color screens. So now OpenTX has to deal with that. And get it all integrated. But it's a great opportunity because now, since Nirvana's had color screen and all that, it's easy to get it all merged into one nice ecosystem now. So it's gonna be dope. I'm really excited for 2.4. I'm can't wait. I can't wait. It's because Nirvana guys will finally have everything up to date.
Yeah. Because I don't think I can buy another radio, man.
Oh no. I will find another new Nirvana. I'll get the Fly Sky one or whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely down. And there's still.
Oh yeah, I had that switch problem. Like one of my my trim pots was like, I'd be flying and I hear the radio go.
Right.
Oh shit.
My quad would go. Oh!
So what?
I did the calibration like you said. It went away.
No shit. That did it.
Yeah.
That happened on my X9D as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen. Yeah,
before.
you can. Most times with calibrating will fix it, but
just some weird shit.
Yeah. I was like,
certainly throw you off. It's like,
oh shit! Full sticks to the right to compensate.
Yeah, just to fly straight.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I remember this happening in my servo in my ground RC.
Hell yeah!
Like you pop the servo and the fucking wheels go. Grr.
Yeah.
Well, see, I was assigning the little rotary on the Nirvana to my volume, and every once in a while my calibration would get wonky, and it would start going and I was like, what the fuck, you know? Fucking. So when you told me that, I'm like, I wonder if, but I wasn't 100% sure about the trim joysticks.
Yeah.
But you can use those trim joysticks to navigate Lewis scripts in the latest version. So that's part of the reason I don't really use a lot of Lewis, but there was when I was testing the Crossfire shot stuff and just in terms of the Fusion Cloud, TBS Cloud ecosystem, I had to try to get I was trying to figure out why the Fusion wasn't working. So I was doing firmware teching within like Nirvana versus OpenTX, and I ultimately got things to work, and it was updates through TBS that ultimately got everything working. But yeah, that's why I made the jump off the underground shit. Because otherwise, I would have been lazy about it, to be honest.
Fair enough.
But the latest version does offer a lot of new multi-protocol support. So that was the other thing that I got. So now I can throw a multi-protocol module in the back of my Nirvana and I got full support. That's sick. Yeah.
Nice. They're cool radios, man. They certainly have
Otherwise I would have been lazy.
The coolest design of any radio, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The ergonomic
that
way.
Look, yeah, it makes sense.
Well, I mean, for you, Lamont, did you find like when you pick up a Tyrannus, or I still have my Tyrannus, you know, for me, I was just like, whoa, it doesn't feel right anymore. Like,
yeah, like wrapping my hands around a box is not, I can't do it. I could, I mean, if I really had to.
Yeah.
If I were to go back to a flat radio, I'd drop some money on that freaking ridiculous thing from Futaba.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I'm not going to do that. Like the ergonomics, like plus I thumb, you know, and just I have my sticks are like just the top parts of the stick, like you know how it comes with the two pieces with a little triangle thing. I took that part off
and lowered them.
I lowered them just to tops all the way down to the bottom.
Right.
And it's freaking beautiful.
Did you change your springs?
No, actually, when I got mine, it didn't come with the soft springs. It came with the regular tension springs in it, with a set of soft springs.
I got high tension springs, and then I tensioned mine up. Yeah.
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 I like a stiff spring.
No, I keep mine as loose as it can be on the high tension spring.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a little tension too. I just feel like it completes moves smoother.
Yeah.
It's easier to control that, you know. I don't know.
It's finding center is like pretty simple. It's kind of
exactly.
Give it a little less pressure and you're back in the middle.
Throw it in the chat. I'm a little late, but I'm throwing out that's what she said. So like, what about like? All right, Lamont, let's get back. Was there any other new stuff we want to discuss? Sorry, we'll get back to our guest.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. That's awesome. So there's new shit coming out. I'm stoked about the Fusion one personally. I'm also gonna get that foam for my HDOs at some point, and try that. My Fusion upgrade should be here Monday. I tracked it. Anyways, so as far as like, you know, you're obviously you did vlogging and things in the past. You had a channel prior to FPV, but as far as like, you know, production and getting into that, like did you study photography or film or anything, or how did you get into the video and, you know, videography side of it?
No, I mean I watched a lot of Casey Neistat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, brother.
And I used to act a little bit as well.
Oh, really?
And yeah.
So did you study acting or?
No, I didn't. I'm just like, I'm really, I don't know. My friend, you said like, you seem like you're really comfortable in front of the camera.
Right.
And I talk to myself a lot anyway, just randomly.
Yeah.
Like, so like talking to the camera, I was already vocalizing what I was thinking anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And it helped me a lot with like when I was doing the acting thing, and you know, people said I was pretty good, but at the time I was not in the right mindset to continue that.
Gotcha.
But and then this is like when I first got married, I was like, okay, look, I'm not going to pursue this acting thing. It's a take away from my family, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to stay home and then I'll vlog and I'll do this and I'll do that. And he kept me in front of the camera. And I don't know, I just like, that's why most of my flights are one shot flights. They're one clip flights.
Right.
I fucking hate like cutting videos apart and like showing all the good parts. I just try to fill the entire flight with stuff.
Right.
And then I just slap that whole thing down. Plus I'm always trying to fly to music.
Right.
And if you cut out part of the video, you end up with a beat not matching anymore.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, for the vlog part, I just talk like I normally talk, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's just natural for you to talk to that camera.
Yeah.
You look totally comfortable in front of it, for sure.
Yeah.
And what do you
have a good time with it?
What are you editing with when you do have to edit, or what do you
Premiere.
Using Premiere?
Yeah. When I first started, I was using Windows Video Maker.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
my first edit was on Video Maker as well.
Oh, I was a Mac junkie for quite a while, so I was running Final Cut, and then back in the fucking day, like in the late 90s and stuff, I was running Premiere and Adobe shit, because back then it was only on Windows. Premiere was a Windows program way back then, and then Adobe ultimately migrated to Mac and was actually really Mac predominant for a while, and then it's pretty cross-platform these days, but. When I got back, into stuff, and I built my new computer, it was the same kind of thing like you. I got this new computer, I'm getting all this new shit, and I started thinking about like, fuck, what am I going to edit video in, now? Because I could still use my laptop, of course, because I had Final Cut on that. But I was like, now I got this great computer, it runs Windows. What am I going to run? And it was like, do I want to pay for Adobe? And then I found DaVinci, and never looked back.
Yeah, and it was what's the other one?
I'm a big
Sony Vegas or something.
Vegas Video was
need to pay you.
Vegas Video was Vegas Video was my jam back in the day. I fucking love Vegas. Because I use
somebody else was telling us about Vegas Video.
Vegas Video was awesome.
I used to fuck with Vegas for a hot minute before I moved to Premiere, because I do web development and design and stuff like that, and I was already using the Adobe products.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I switched to Premiere, and I just automatically knew how everything worked.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean that is a good. That is a very good thing about the Adobe ecosystem, is that everything is shortcuts, and the workflow to inform is it definitely, and that's a big thing about Resolve for me, because I still have to use Macs, and I like the fact that Resolve works both the same way on Windows and Mac, but within an ecosystem, once you learn the workflow, it makes sense. It's kind of like being into the Apple ecosystem. Like you want to get the iPhone, get the fucking get the Mac, get the iPads, get whatever, and everything will work great together. And is what it is. I do like the versatility of having both.
I don't have anything Mac. Like I've never had.
all my
because I was always building PCs for gaming.
All my PCs are Hackintoshes, so I build a PC and then I Hackintosh it and run Mac OS on the flip, and then I've got the ability to run all the Mac shit I want whenever I want. And there are definitely I do a lot of video mapping work, and most of that work's done under Mac OS. And the nice thing about running a dual boot is I leave all that work shit on Mac side, and I only go there when I'm working on stuff that I'm getting paid for. And then I don't do extra shit. I don't web stream. I don't do all the extra shit there. I do all that under Windows. So if my Windows shit gets fucked up, driver, whatever, it doesn't matter. I can boot right into Mac, and that shit is good. So I leave it. I leave it clean. You know what I mean? I don't. It's not Windows for me is she's my trashy whore. She's my trashy whore. Mac is like Mac is like Mac is the wife. Fucking but
you gotta watch that cross pollination.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why, BU? You got any videos that you want us to show, man? Any other kind of?
Oh goodness.
Particulars that you're just fond of?
So did you guys see? Like I did. I was on fucking World's Greatest Drone Pilots, and they played the clip of the fire. Have you guys seen that yet?
No, I did not see that.
Goodness. Oh, you're gonna love this. You are going to
I know
love this. the lipo fire bet.
Oh yeah,
video.
nice.
Let me
I
find
watched
it.
Bean shoot a fucking lipo in Zoom about a week ago.
Yeah, that was epic. I remember
Fucking
that.
took it out back and shot it. It was fucking awesome.
Took him a few, man, but
Yeah.
when it went, dude, it went good. It was pleasurable. Except I feared for him because he was like, looked like he was standing right in the way.
Where is it?
Noxious fumes everywhere.
As I was like, don't breathe that shit, homie. Like, don't breathe that shit. It was bad.
I bet you if I fucking search for lipo fire, it's the first video that comes up.
That's one way
Is
to
this
get
your
done.
video? You can't.
Yeah, it's my video. Because I never change channels, right? So all of that stuff, all the RC car stuff is still on my channel. If you go to videos and scroll down, like all that stuff's still there.
Is it the 4S, 3S in series fire?
Yes.
Old Gravy called it.
Gravy called it? Good shit.
Yeah, Gravy.
Where the fuck is it?
Gravy for the
There
win.
it is. Lipo go boom.
I'm trying like a lipo go boom.
Is that the name of it?
They are going to the expletives. Be ready.
Throw
Here we
it
go.
in the Zoom chat. There we go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And where is the?
All right, here we go. Lipo go boom.
Roll that beautiful
bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. I was making my own music to play too, so thought it was all fancy.
Nice.
It's like chiptune.
All right, that's me connecting the wrong fucking connector. Everything's fine until you.
That guy lives like right down the street from me. Yeah. I was like, yo, you in the Silver Spring? He's like, yeah, man, I live right there. I was like, shit, I'm right there.
So this is the event. I used to throw an event called Run DMV. The first few I threw, like people came from all over the United States to be there.
Laurel Lakes.
Pretty cool.
All right, here we go. All right,
That's
you're
dope.
right there. You taking off like you're out of town, gone? Yeah. Damn. All right, man. It was good meeting you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming out and hanging, dude.
I'll come out, like, you know, whenever, because I still have to visit my parents. I'll definitely, like, scoot back in. Yeah. They're going to be hanging out.
Cool.
So I'll come out, visit them, my girl, like, close to my parents.
Tick.
The suspense is real.
For real.
Think you're moving away.
Oh!
God damn!
There goes the top.
Jesus.
Watch out. I'm gonna get this out of the tent.
There were kids crying.
Oh my
What
God.
happened there?
Holy shit.
Go back to the explosion. Just like play
Oh,
that shit back.
please. Put it on quarter speed.
Fuck.
Dude, the fucking flame shut up
That
my
is
face.
gnarly, bro.
There are holes in the bottom of the fucking thing, so the flame shot out through the bottom of the thing on your
I'm gonna
hand.
get this out of the tent.
It just like falls apart.
Off the power thing. What the fuck happened there?
What the fuck happened there?
Calm down.
Dude.
It's okay. Fuck. You all right, dude? That fucking hurt like a motherfucker.
It's melted.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was a fucking hell of an explosion, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
That's right.
Fuck me.
And they fucking they were like, don't put your hand in ice. My hand hurts so fucking bad.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't do anything, dude. It was already plugged up. It was good to go.
And that car was supposed to, like, I had just put it on 5S. It didn't do like fucking $150. I was fucking positive. And it fucking exploded in my hand. I was so pissed.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, what about the other?
No, it's fine. That's fine.
Is that right here?
Just that.
Damn, dude. Yeah, for
That
real.
Right there. Fuck.
That was no joke.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna be really mad, really fucking mad.
Wow, that's carnage.
Yeah, dude. Good times. I got one more I want to show you guys. I can show you the. Where is the me being dumb? I was like, I think it's this one.
Where's it?
Dude, that's insane.
Vice, that video you said that's unpublished. So we're cool to play that.
That's
Yeah,
B-Rad. Yep.
That's B-Rad.
Okay.
He wanted to.
All right, cool. I just want to confirm.
Premiere it on the
All right.
Gooncast. Yep.
Actually, let's hit that in the meantime. So, yeah, we're getting to that point of the night. We're going to start playing some videos and continue the conversation with Lamont. Let's see here. So I'm going to drop.
I just put a drop of the video on there. I think this is the right one.
Did you get that one in chat?
Yeah. B-Rad coming in first. Let's do that.
All right, roll in. That unpublished, that new fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get it.
What a transition.
Yeah, I know. B-Rad bringing that fire.
Shout out to Dreads.
Yeah. Wow, that's sketch. Doing this proud, man. Killing it. I like the try. That was good.
Yeah, it was tight.
Yeah, that was that. Nice. Look at him, Baldwin. Shout out. I think he's in the chat.
That spot is fantastic.
Yeah, it's so sick. They've got a couple of just super nasty places, man. Great dudes. Dude, you're ripping this up, dude.
Oh,
nice recovery on that, dude. That's insane. Nice.
Oh, clean.
Nice. I like the little rewind, man. Sick.
Nice.
Where did you drop in like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, I would love to be able to go here all the time. They got the fucking weather to fly too all the time, so I'm fucking jelly.
So jealous.
So jelly.
Sick.
So jelly.
Sick. You saw it here first, everybody.
Brad bringing the heat once again. Good shit, man. That was awesome. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
One of the best dudes either, too, man. He's all over the place. So. Good game right there, man. That's great, man. So what we got next?
Whoops. Wait a minute. I copied it. Why did it do that?
Not doing it right.
Apparently.
Or flights on
Oh.
that.
Why? Bashers, did you post the right thing in the chat? I was trying
I think so.
It's the hype.
That right there, that's the flight video. This 45-second one. Copy it and paste it over here and make sure it's the right shit. I could have just not pasted it.
It was the
right.
Cricket Motors one again. That one.
You guys have got a big shot of.
Oh, no, that's the right one. The one with the equals 45 at the end.
Right here?
That one, yeah, that's a flight video from after Cricket and Bot's thing in Baltimore. You will check that out. That's cool.
And
it's another deal where I flew to a song.
It was a beautiful night.
Nice.
The moon was climbing out of the mountain.
Yeah, I watched. This is great. I watched it.
And from the city in the ground came the sound of
Hey, what do you fly to this one? Oh yeah, I've seen this spot.
Corey flew the spot. He didn't tell us. We didn't tell him we were going, but he crashed his quad into the library window.
Yeah,
like into the fucking building.
Oh shit!
We were talking. We were talking about quad recovery, and he tied together a bunch of like iPhone headphones and fished it out before he went and told him that he broke the window. He recovered the quad with like iPhone cables and shit. I talked to him. It was hilarious. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Luckily had never had done that before.
Also up here, there's a lot of fucking RF.
Yeah. You got some problems if you're running 2.4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Those always look like fun, those big solar panels.
We got thrown out of there that day.
Yeah, we did.
Damn. That was nice. That was clean.
Then later I tried to fly out this little part of the island, and I had a bunch of those like weird sticks poking up, like right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
Gotta scoot around to kill the rest of the battery.
That's where, yeah.
Nice. That's a sick spot.
Oh yeah. What up? There's Prim.
It was almost a good run.
Yeah.
And there's Prim as well.
And there's Prim. Prim's in the chat. Shout out to Primitive. There's AJ.
Some other stuff happening.
Yeah, that was a good fucking
Yeah, it always
day.
looks like y'all got a really cool crew up there. And Maryland.
Oh, this is Cricket's high school.
Yeah.
That's me. Hey, it's
Chilling over
me.
there, smoking and flying.
Like
Yeah,
a
you get used to
boss.
Fuck
No
it.
way. I've been playing guitar for 20 plus years, and I've tried to smoke cigarettes and play at the same time. Just can't.
I think I was flying the 10-inch, bro.
Oh no, hell no.
Oh yeah. This isn't the one where you got stuck on the roof over here, right?
No.
We were all packing up, and Lamont's like, I gotta go get my quad. I'm like, wait, where's your quad? He's, oh, it's over there on the roof. I was like, what?
Yeah.
This spot is awesome.
It wasn't on the roof. It was under the under the roof thing.
Oh, right. It was hilarious though.
Some more really sick beats.
Yeah.
That's Sage. Sage is ill, dude. It's like Sage and SLR are like, if you listen to lo-fi, those are the two guys you need to listen to. They are fucking sick. Doppler is fucking sick in his own right, but he's like not a straight classic lo-fi guy. He has like a lot of extra stuff. And then somebody plugged in a fucking DJI system on me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
really?
got some footage.
Oh.
Yeah, I got some footage of that, I think.
Yeah, it's at the end of this flight, like right there. It happened. I was like, should I land? I think I can get far enough away. No.
Yeah, it was. I'm trying to remember who the fuck did it.
It was Hutch.
Oh, what
It
was
was
it?
Hutch.
Hutch?
Fucking Hutch. You hear me, Hutch? Calling you out.
Hutch getting thrown under the bus. You heard it here first. Straight under the bus with Hutch FPV. It was a good fucking day though, man. We had a good day.
Hell yeah. It was, man.
It's crazy though, like for me throwing the 10s around there, never been there before. I definitely flew more reserved initially because it's like all, like you said, there's all that all those like poles and little shit sticking out of the ground all over the place, man. It's like, yeah.
I mean, that's a
fucking dope.
butt pucker situation the first time anywhere, I would imagine, with a 10-inch.
Yeah, I mean, when I get nice, oh fuck, Magic Carpet in the motherfucking house.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, it takes me a second to get warmed up to a spot, and I find some lines and shit, and know where I can squeeze that fucker into.
Yeah.
All right,
that was probably the best pack I've ever flown at Corey's school. It was like the third or fourth time I've been there.
It was funny because I've got
That's a cool building, man. Like,
Tint and I Tint and I love tap props going opposite directions, and it was bananas. Like because you know the long like hallway thing, the little roof thing,
breezeway,
the little breezeway or whatever. So I was hauling ass one direction on the 5-inch, and he was hauling ass coming in, and we literally just touched props, dude. And as far as I could tell, and it's just like it just bent the shit out of my prop, and I think it bent the shit out of his prop. I don't exactly remember what happened to his quad, but I flew in.
Damn.
And then yeah, it was funny. But that's where I got that pic. I posted that pic like a few days back of it was Tint's quad coming straight at me. It was hilarious. That was a dope day though. We had a good time.
It was a great day. That was a day that I hit the sign. I just got stuck in between the two signs.
Hell yeah. That was fucking hilarious.
Nice.
Oh my God. Yeah.
In between two signs.
Yeah, well,
That's
Pat,
pretty sick.
so the round thing over at the college, Pat landed on it and was trying to slide off of it and then dive the gap. And his quad just bounced all the way down, dude. And 10-inch, his 10-inch Bando. He landed it on top of it, and it was just like, pling, plang, plong, pling, plong. And I was in my goggles, and Prim's standing next to me, and I'm like, please don't tell me that was his 10-inch, because like he's like looking at me, he's like, you're good? I'm like, I'm good, but that you could tell it was like, something big was coming down. It was fucking crazy.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, kudos for trying it, but
yeah, gotta go hard, man. If you're not breaking something, you're not doing something right.
But it was like it just literally did sound like a fucking like a pool ball just banging back and forth or some shit, dude. It was crazy.
Dude.
It's just like it was hilarious. Let me get to the next stuff. So aside from cars and FPV and a bit of Elong and stuff, do you have any other hobbies that you partake in?
Dude, I play video games like it's going out of style.
That's one, yeah.
I played PUBG up until something better came out. Before PUBG, I played DayZ, which is like the mod that the original Battle Royale came from.
From Arma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played that like a freaking fiend. Like
Arma player.
I have Arma. I have Arma 3, and I play Squad now. And Squad, if you liked Arma, Squad's a fucking awesome game. Like,
yeah, I never played the original Arma.
If you
I was playing Battlefield
the mods.
when that came out. Just the mods, yeah.
Squad is a cool game, and Squad is a little more realistic than Battlefield, but it in its own way, it kind of embellishes on what I wish Battlefield would do. It has a really good communication system between the squads, and you can actually have you can basically have like a platoon leader that can kind of help guide all the squads around and shit. And like in the voice chat, you've got squad chat so that the squad commanders can talk, and only they hear each other, so they can have their own channel to talk for a second. But you can talk to your squad and the squad leaders. You don't have to do anything. You don't change anything. And
Battlefield had that. I think Battlefield 2 had that, and then Battlefield 3 kind of touched on it a bit. It was like they had basically you had an overall commander. Right.
Yeah, there was a commander role. Yeah, you could do. I used to do that sometimes in Battlefield, but the voice communication wasn't always that. Wasn't really there.
Yeah, it's pretty janky.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about Squad I really like is it's meant for a squad to actually work together, and then the squads actually go do objectives as a squad. Whereas Battlefield, everybody runs every direction simultaneously, more or less.
I mean. That's why I only play Battle Royale now. That's the only thing I can play, because when I play games, I want the game to make me angry. You know what I mean? Like if it's not pissing me off, then I'm not having a good time. And Battle Royale is like that. Like,
Battle Royale definitely can burn your ass.
I'm like in fear the entire game.
Oh, dude, then it's a wrap. I was telling you about Escape from Tarkov. You've got to get it. You've got to get it now. If that's what you're looking for, there's nothing in the world.
Yeah, Escape from Tarkov is.
Escape from Tarkov is gonna burn your ass immensely. It'll get you heated.
That game speaks your language.
Because the interesting thing about Escape from Tarkov is that when you go down, so in Battlefield, you just get your M16 and go in and shoot shit. And Vice, I'm hoping this is the right link. But when you go into a raid or you go into a run in Tarkov, whatever gear you take in, you stand to lose. So if you've got a dope setup gun, like an M4A1 or some M4 or some shit that you really fucking love, and you got a dope scope on it, like if you die and one of your teammates doesn't grab your gear and either stash it or something, you lose your shit. Yeah. And you have to earn all your shit. So you actually have something to lose every time you play. Which is
that reminds me of DayZ. Like DayZ was like you spend like 3 hours just trying to find a piece for a gun and a fucking can opener so you can open cans and eat. And you had to find water sources. You had to go and kill animals and skin them and eat them in order to stay alive. It was really.
Did you play MAG by chance?
No.
That was the 100-player game.
Yeah, that was a PS3. Right? That was one of the first large-scale battle games. It was on PS3, and it was 100. It was 64 players a side, and it was kind of reminiscent of Battlefield, except it was pretty modern in regards to how shit worked. And you had APCs you could utilize and shit. But it had. not only did it have commander and squad chats and shit, but you had local chat. So if you shot an enemy, you could stand over them because they would and talk shit over them while you're fucking shooting their team and shit. It was fucking.
What happened to just a good old teabag and fucking moving on? Man?
Dude, DayZ got so bad. Like you could find handcuffs, keys to handcuffs. You could trap a player, force him to drink bleach until he got sick. Take him.
Fuck. Who's got time for that?
Yeah, so it was.
That's what you call
it was insane. It wasn't really a battle royale
emergent
game.
gameplay.
Yeah, it wasn't a battle royale game. It was a survival game.
Yeah.
Like, so you get like whoever had been on the server for like 15 days and were fully armed with like freaking 50 cal BMGs.
I played a lot of H1Z1 Survive as well.
Yes. H1Z1 was it came out after DayZ because DayZ's developers like screw the pooch or something.
Yeah, right, an arcade look.
Right. Yeah. My friend actually, Kat, who's in the chat, her and I, and my friend Ryan Gatesman, who got me into FPV. We used to play the shit out of that stuff. We build fucking crazy like complex fortresses and shit, and we'd fight with Chinese hackers and shit all night, dude. It just be all ripped, fucking tearing shit up. It was man. So what about right now? I mean, I know you and I played a little bit of Warzone. What are you playing? What else are you playing currently?
Mostly Warzone.
Warzone.
Because the Blackout was the one before that. It was part of Black Ops, and it was a good game. It was just really arcadey.
Right.
But
I
Warzone,
like Warzone.
Warzone is the most polished like battle royale game ever. I play Fortnite with my kids, and that's a lot of fun too. But
yeah, I've played with the kids, but I don't enjoy Fortnite that much overall.
Yeah, like Warzone is that's what I'm playing. If I'm playing anything, I'm playing Warzone. I tried to play PUBG the other day, and I was like, my god, this thing.
Kat and I played PUBG the other day, and it was it was kind of like fuck. I don't know. Like I don't know if I gotta get back into this or not.
Yeah, it's just super clunky and like the character movement is terrible. They have lean though, and lean I really love lean. Like you can lean a corner and do that, but that's pretty much
the other game you should probably try though is have you played Rainbow Six Siege?
Yes, I played Rainbow Six Siege.
Because
I couldn't stand it.
I love that game.
I played Call of Duty for that style of gameplay because it's just arcadey and just kind of precision-y enough. Whereas Rainbow Six Siege, like there are guys who know that there's a pinhole gap that leads from one half of the map all the way into the spawn, and they will shoot you through this. Though they just wait for that pixel to turn black.
It's gotten better in that regard, but I totally know what you're saying. And like, dude, like people, it's interesting that like people are still finding some little ways. Like they added shrapnel to the explosives in Siege, so you can you can blow a hole in the floor with your shotgun, throw your C4 through the hole right below, and if somebody's on the other side of the wall, the shrapnel will blow them up.
Yeah,
it's insane.
It was it got it was too much. Like that's too involved. Like
I like it though when you get a good squad, like you have a couple homies you've been playing for a while together, and you get some strats going. It can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't really play. I played Call of Duty the regular like capture the flag, domination, and all that kind of stuff for a while just to get used to the way the game played, and I was just waiting for Warzone to drop.
Right.
Because like I just like the whole like you don't know where the squads are. It's an entire freaking island. They're like they're behind you, they're in front of you, they're all over the place. Yeah. And I like the dynamic flow of that more than like just the like 5v5. We used to I used to play competitive with the guys I play with now.
Call of Duty, I used to play very competitive, and I used to play. I was in a massive fucking clan. We had hundreds of fucking people in the clan. And we had multiple fucking squads that we had to break up because we had so many fucking people, and we ran scrimmages and ran fucking clan wars and all sorts of fucking shit. And at the end of the day, I like Warzone, but I don't want to give Activision my money. Like I got pretty burnt out. I played Call of Duty for a long time.
Yeah. Like, and remember the dedicated server war. Like everything used to be on dedicated servers. You simply run a server and your whole clan controls that server, and people that want to be there, they get the fuck out. Now everything, like there's no control over anything anymore. And I don't know. Yeah, I just like playing a game.
Yeah. I don't know. Just for me, like my biggest thing with Call of Duty, and I started with fucking the first Call of Duty on PS3 as far as playing seriously. The first Modern Warfare on PS3 when that came, like right after the PS3 came out, and I played like a crackhead, like 12 to 18 hours a day, all day, every day, fucking all the way up until, you know, a few
Modern War 2.
It got right around Modern Warfare 2. After that, I started dropping off because
Modern Warfare 2 was where like it was just the whole gameplay was just tired.
Like the OG Black Ops, I was a fucking monster on, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking, it was crazy.
That was fantastic. That was a good game.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
And I played the Battlefield series a lot too.
But the big problem I had was that with them, the way they started monetizing shit, and the big thing is like, I liked the fact that they would do the game and they would have the season pass, and I didn't have any problem paying extra for maps. But what pissed me off is when they just constantly started recycling maps. They would reskin something, and they're still charging you that you're paying for that, you know, those content drops, but you're paying for 4 maps or whatever, and they're taking fucking shooting range again and reskinning it again, and it's part of what you're paying
shooting
for.
Range with snow.
Like if you want to put that in as part of the updates or whatever and give it to everybody free, but when they started putting recycled shit behind the paywall, that's when I had a problem with them, because I was like, yo, I paid for this shit fucking so many times already. Like how many times do I have to pay for the same bullshit again and again and again? Yes, I love the nostalgia of it, but
that shit used to be free.
Yeah, it should be part of it. It should be free. Like, give me 4 maps and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, it's cool. But let's get to another video. Got one from the one like Brian Kirby up in here.
You guys want to play Battlefield or not Battlefield? Warzone with me. Look me up. Anybody hit me up after this on my channel. Warzone.
Do it.
Yeah, I wish Artie could play Warzone.
It's cross-platform now, so.
Do they have it on Mac now?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they have it on like PlayStation and all that kind of stuff. You can play with PC players.
Yeah, I have to look into it again. I don't, but like I said, when we looked last time, they didn't have any Mac OS.
Unreal Tournament is actually back. Free on Epic Games.
Everybody says that I'm a slob, that I'm a waste of space and super lazy. Oh my god, like yeah, whatever. I'll be right as sleeping on the job, getting paid $6.80 to wait on tables of rich ladies and their dogs. I wish that I had more than I got. I wish I wasn't counting numbers.
That's pretty as fuck.
I wish I was a billionaire and balling like The Rock. But you know, lately it's starting to feel awful like I'm always on the back foot. Yeah, I'm always on the back foot. Yeah, I'm always on the woo. Yeah, it's like I'm always on the back foot. Yeah. Now that you know me, yeah, I'm back foot. I'm always on the back foot. Now that you know me, yeah. You know, people always hating what I got. They talking shit about me cause I'm wicked and they not. Like, yeah, whatever, all you jealous bitches know you want a piece of my sickness, my precious business, my vision, commitment, shit, perseverance, my feeling, my rhythm, my talent, and what? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what. I'm gonna do exactly whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna keep on doing it till I get to the top. Cause you know, I guess I'm getting used to feeling like I'm always on the back foot. Yeah, I'm always on the back foot. Yeah, I'm always on the woo.
said this is Brian Kirby.
Yeah.
Nice spot, dude.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Hell yeah. I just want to give a shout out to Artie's new chair.
Oh yeah, me too, man. Shout out to Killer B gaming chairs.
You got one of these joints?
Artie, got
Oh, finally, bro. I've been sitting on a fucking wooden stool for like a couple months now.
Artie's, I kept telling him, you got to get a chair. He's like, he's trying to find one that would fit his fucking desk or his workbench or whatever. And it's like,
Basically, I wanted a drafting chair that was also comfortable. And that doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. That's the thing.
Certainly not in my price range.
This is fucking.
But I finally made the drop, and dude, it's fucking. My ass is in heaven right now.
Unbeknownst to everyone, Artie's ass would be crying by the end of the show. And like we'd be about 2 hours in. Artie's like, we gotta wrap my ass.
I was gonna ask you about that Jackson, brother.
Yeah. What's wrong with this picture?
What's wrong with that picture?
Yeah.
It's Hendrix.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
So it's a real Jackson, but the neck is a Chinese neck. It's a Chinese fake.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and it's like the only one you can buy to replace it is the fucking left-handed one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to learn to play again because I used to play like I was in a fucking hardcore band back in the day. But that's completely different. All I had to do.
Hey, man. Hey, that's a good start. As long as you know that, you can do anything, bud.
Yo, if you guys got any links, throw them in the Discord.
Dude, have you guys heard of fucking Infinite Annihilator?
Which links?
No.
Oh, sorry. Killer B, what links are you looking for? You want us to share links or do you want to share links? If you're sharing links, put them in the Discord. The what Annihilator?
No, I don't know what that is.
Infinite Annihilator. They're a tech death metal band.
Oh shit!
And they just dropped another out. Like they're a studio tech death metal band, which means
I don't even know what that means. No,
like basically they can't like the stuff that they create.
You can't perform live.
Yeah. And it's sick.
That's when
Okay.
That's when bands would hire.
Drop that name in the chat so that I can remember to look that up.
That's when
because it sounds interesting.
That's when bands would hire people like me back in the day to be their playback guy and do all the extra stuff they couldn't play live. That's what I did for a long. I was the fifth Beatle.
Nice.
Straight up. That's it. What do we got next? We got Baldwin coming in hot. Let's see that. Ooh, some drum and bass. Whoop, whoop.
Bringing the heat. Dude, these Florida boys in these spots.
Yeah,
killing me.
Is there one of Edwin flying here? From that? Was he there or no?
I think it is the same place.
I'm not sure
I don't know if it's the same spot though.
Yeah, you can. Speaking my language, bro, with the fucking beats.
That was close. Nice.
Look at the same spot.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, hello.
Touch that booty.
Yeah, he did. He got a smell. Got all up in that booty. I like that track.
Yeah. This reminds me of some of like Hospital Records.
Yeah. Nice. Nice little track around there.
Ninja Tune.
I love some Ninja Tune, man.
My fair share of Raven back in the day.
Dude, DJ Shadow.
Yeah. Jungle Boy.
And just running laps. Nice. See, why did none of my bandos look like that?
Yeah,
all
no
my
shit.
shit has like wires hanging everywhere, like water under everything.
Oh, there's water in here.
Oh, there sure is.
You got a band that's like that. I thought about bringing freaking ball cutters one day and just start cutting shit down.
Yeah, I've done that at a couple spots, just cleared some places. Yeah, it's like back in the day we used to build jumps out of hills and shit when you're a kid. Just gotta clear some area a little bit. Nice. Nice.
Hell yeah, that was dope.
That's solid.
That was dope
Hey,
as fuck.
BU, what's your favorite kind of terrain to fly? Like, if you could pick any spot to fly, what kind of spot would it be? Like,
What kind of spot would it be? I suppose, I don't know. It would have to, like, that spot we flew at the school. It's got a dive section. It's got a little bit tree section. It's got those, the solar panels. I like, like stuff for the varied stuff because I fly pretty fast.
yeah, so you cover ground quickly.
Yeah.
So having a lot of different stuff to do. Yeah, no, definitely. What about you, Chad?
My favorite terrain.
Yeah. If you were to pick one spot, like tree spot.
I do like tree spots with a little bit of flat open area. I mean, honestly, to be honest, like, although I've been there so long, I want to find a new park, but the park that I fly in has got some pretty different areas, you know, and you can really go and kind of fuck around, but it is lacking tall vertical structures. And I would say ultimately I love tall vertical fucking buildings and structure and things that you can dance around that, you know, I don't know. There's like, especially in New York, like the few times I've gone out to dive buildings, man, I mean, it's just like, it's such a rush to fly around something that, you know, fucking tall and be able to fucking,
especially when you're getting into those really tall ones, they're like over 500, 600 feet.
Yeah. I mean, you can easily hit 400 plus here. And so it's a nice change of pace. I like trees. I mean, really Brissette's, you know, been an influence on me in certain regards. Cause like, you know, like keeping it low on the other hand, and like low proxy flying, high speed, low proxy, I love too. So there's that. I kind of love both. You know what I mean? Like, it's like with the bando, my 10-inch bando and my other 10-inch quads, like being able to try to rip low, you know, low altitude, high speed proxy on those things and still be doing power loops and dance around the trees at times. That's a fucking rush. So, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what I'm flying too, but there is a big rush from whipping a big quad in a tiny tree grove. And, you know,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Proxy, everything's proxy with that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just move so much ground so quickly. I mean,
yeah, it changes perspective in a lot of ways. All right, cool. Next up, we have Hutch FPV.
This dude put in the work lately, man. Dude puts out a video every day or two. Ouch. Hate when that happens.
Ooh. I can never get my yaw spins looking like that, no matter how hard I try. They always look a little.
Yeah.
I can never get them right.
It's all about just kind of thinking more about the angle of your camera versus.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so you really have to be like this when you're spinning versus this. Otherwise, you're just looking down.
You gotta use yaw. You gotta mix yaw and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Makes sense. I'll have to try that more in this.
Oh, that was tight.
Ooh.
Yeah, Gravy's a yaw champion.
Yeah, the fucking gravy roll, right? The yaw spin, flip, yaw spin. I got Sensei Dragon in the chat.
I have pulled an inverted yaw with the 10.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see some footage.
My asshole pucker.
I would imagine. I think it would suck you down pretty quickly. Does it hang really well, or is it?
It hangs pretty well.
Really? Well, I guess.
I think you probably power it up a lot. You know.
Yeah.
Well, the
it goes both ways.
The whatchamacallit, you know, that's actually I had a good one actually, Artie, when I was on the other night. I had all that dark ass footy. I can try to pull. I'm gonna see if I can try to pull that clip out of there and just lighten it up. It's gonna be grainy, but it was definitely a little bit of an ass puckering experience the first time I did it, for sure. I was like, what? Yeah, it sounds fucking insane. It just sounds insane, dude. Like a yaw spin on a big quad like that, like it sounds fucking.
I'm sure it's terrifying.
The
Bashers, what's the biggest you've flown?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as big as I've ever flown.
And my 7 is not built properly either. I'm running like 2206 1800 kV motors on it or something like that.
Oh, word, yeah.
I have like every quad up to 6-inch, and then I skipped 7, 8, 9, and went straight to 10. And now I'm trying to decide which, because of prop selection limitations in 10-inch right now. Like my goal this year, but now I'm out of a job, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I still make it. If not, next year. I want to do like a 10, 11-ish in 12S and just build, but keep it in a small, like a smaller airframe, like my Slim Nasty or my 10-inch Bando. But I need more. I'm gonna need slightly bigger arms or some way to accommodate the ESCs. Either the fuselage will have to grow a little bit, but it's the ESCs that I'm most worried about.
Yeah. The only reason I have the 7 is because my buddy Super Deluxe sent me one.
Oh yeah.
I shout him out. Thank you to Super Deluxe for sending me a 7-inch.
Yeah, I got a frame from the FPV Geek, Super G frame for like cheap as fuck.
Yeah, it's a good dude.
Yeah, great dude. Sent me a Flight 1. Flight
Speaking of which,
controllers
I did
to
the giveaway
fly.
for these switches that he made.
Yeah, I'm a big.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was myself and one other guy, and I can't remember. Ron knows the other guy, but at Rampage, I got just a Switch prototype. Well, it was his first production batch, but there was problems, and he wasn't selling them. He was like, and so I ran that fucking thing ever since then. And then I stopped when I got my HDO 2s for a little bit, but then I got the new version for that just now.
Yeah.
I love those fucking things.
Yeah, they're fantastic. You guys should go
Be
get one.
rad.
because
Take it
he
easy,
sponsored me,
brother,
and
man.
It's worth it.
Good night, B-Rad.
It's only like $20, man.
Have a good one. Yeah, I mean you can't.
Give that batteries right back.
No worries. All right, we got another video coming up here. Let's. Oops. What's it? I just figured out something. Hopefully.
What'd you figure out?
I have a button to actually start and stop video, so I don't have to mouse it, which is
nice.
Cool. Yeah. All right. This is Corey Tapp.
Are we doing that thing?
All I ever wanted was somebody to hear me, and all I ever wanted was somebody to feel me. And everybody wanna tell me that I'm out of my head when I'm on the mic, that's fine, but that don't scare me. It's been a long time, but I'm back now. Rap out, welcome to the rap house. Rap out where I live till I pass out.
Where all the Brandos are.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Anybody out there hearing this? I came in the game as a lyricist, and I'ma leave like that, period. You sniff lines, I'll write lines. You've now entered in my mind, and you better get ready, cause you might find from a different place in
What? Was that real?
He saw the fucking power cable.
Yeah, he did.
Is that real life?
He's running DJI. You can see
right.
everything. Everything.
Yeah. That's like that's the benefit.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help some people, trust me.
Yeah, nah.
Oh shit. A little bit of an inside joke as well.
I got that.
Dragon nose.
Yeah, Dragon Nose. Fucking Booho is cracking up.
Buo was dying. Yeah. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh my god. These gaps.
Nah, he put out a video on Instagram.
Oh, stop. Just stop. He's making everybody else look bad. Should have saved this for last.
Yeah, y'all fuck now.
You see when he did Steel's Gap backwards?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
so
no,
sick.
he did like a dropping into a parking deck and then coming out of it or something. It looked really good. It was like people say they were coming for me. And I dropped that video. I was like, damn, let them know.
Jeez. Oh, through the stop. Just stop. He already knows how much drift there's gonna be. So he like, it looks like he's gonna hit it, but he, you know, obviously drifts off.
Well, it was with him when he did his first backwards thing. We were out in somewhere we weren't supposed to be, and he went backwards to this. It's like a circle light post, and there's only like a quad's worth of space in there for him to go backwards to. He was, whoop, whoop. It's like, oh, that's your thing now. You're doing that forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Well, now he's got, but the thing is, he's got so much practice now. He's like really pushing it, and that's what's cool.
Yeah. That new truck.
It's got a Goon Squad sticker on the back of it. Big shout out to Corey Tapp.
Such a sick video.
So
sad I was
such a
had
rad
the flu
person as well.
The week he was yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we, Basher, myself, and AJ and Bean, and Dragon went out. We had dinner after we went flying to DC, and it was fucking good. What was it? PF Chang's, right?
Yeah. The only thing I was open.
It wasn't the only thing that was
The only
open.
place that had
It was the only
seats.
thing we could get into, at the time, because the fucking steakhouse we were gonna hit was fucking rammed with people. I didn't even make it into the steakhouse.
Yeah.
I think Beans.
They're like, yeah, it's like an hour and a half wait, and like,
yeah, I'm good. That was.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh,
not
hey,
again.
no, I know. Shut up.
I thought you had this shit worked out.
I had my hand on my mouse, brah. I hit back to get into Vice's playlist and it fucked me. Let's see here. Oh, I got one. Let's get Verb up here. Verb coming in hot next. Cha! Oh, I fucked it up. There it goes.
Maybe you can make it up to me if you got the time. 'Cause if you say you love me, then it must be the bottom line. Maybe you can make it up to me if you got the time. 'Cause if you say you love me, then it must be the bottom line. Maybe you can make it up to me if you got the time. 'Cause if you say you love me, then it must be.
Remember the beginning when everything was better being together? I'd tell you how I felt and you'd help me relieve the pressure. Well, by any measure, forever doesn't exist. Something amiss, we still struggle to fix. I just wish that we could put the lame shit behind us. Instead of fighting every day, it's a virus created to pry us and make us pariahs. Days of our lives on a page of papyrus. I'm all alone in the age of reliance. Too insecure, need a blanket for liners.
And I
Our
love
time
finding
wasn't
those
wasted,
pear
but I was
trees.
chased it with
The
live,
fucking
no
white
shame,
flowers. That
cocaine
shit's
in
so
my
awesome.
sinus. Ay, I was having too much fun with the crew. Dang, bud stunk, something like a skunk in the zoo. You're the bucket to my sunken canoe. Can't undo the dumb luck. Truth is, I'm just not for you. I flunked out of school, a dunce and a fool. Used to bump funk, doc, and woo. Still do, she knew. Cut me loose in the funds of the crew. Before I suck all the juice out of gumball and chew. I'm a loser with nothing to lose. Symptom of a syndrome conducive with substance abuse. Now your love got me jumping through hoops. I'm drunk off the hooch and my chickens always come home to roost.
We're getting it.
If you got the time. 'Cause if you say you love me, then it must be the bottom line. Must be the bottom line. Must be the bottom line. 'Cause if you say you love me, then it must be the bottom.
Yeah, it's kinda hard for me to write about. 'Cause you somebody I don't wanna live my life without. Climb a mountain, I would cross a river. All considered couldn't offer me the right amount. Tight about and I'm TKO. She role play and he play shows. Keep doing what you do, keep doing what you did. Keep it low.
Nice,
key,
bud.
watch a movie at the crib like we make do.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Right on, Verb. Killing it with the graveyard in it.
Quite literally.
Actually, I'm hoping the weather's good this weekend. I want to get out and fucking.
Me too. Last Sunday on Easter, I was gonna try to mob downtown Memphis because it's not been available.
Well, I want to try
like on last weekend or weekend before last. It was like people were everywhere, dude. It was crazy.
I want to try to get
I was
my
like,
ass
"Move on."
out to Queens somewhere, but that entails getting in the car with somebody. But I've been sitting my ass here for weeks. You know what I mean? It was like sitting my ass here.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's like, I don't know. I felt, yeah.
You need some vitamin D, bro.
Well, I need to fucking more even that. I mean, I actually take vitamin D, but thank you for asking. I fucking I want to get out and
Ain't nothing better than the natural thing.
Yeah,
man.
I want to get out.
outside, philosophy.
I need to fucking made in the 8S, dude. That I gotta fucking, but I need some fucking leg room with that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't really get. Yeah, I need some leg room, bro. I gotta figure it. So I gotta get out. Like,
well, don't you have like an AMA field? I bet
it's
that's
out
bare.
out in Queens. Yeah, that's where Dragon's at. Dragon lives by the AMA field, but I almost want to go out to like Cunningham, which is just a little bit past that. and it's like they've got fucking ball diamonds, like quads of ball diamond upon quad of ball diamond and shit like out there, and you can do long runs. You know?
Ball diamonds,
motherfucking ball diamonds.
Oh, okay, like baseball diamond. I'm
like
trying to
I
figure out
did
what
it
these
like
ball
this. I did it
diamonds
like
are.
that.
I was like,
you just hang some diamonds on your
like,
balls.
That's actually that is decorative nut earrings. I don't understand.
I don't get
Ball
this.
diamonds.
Ball diamond. Is this Cunningham Park?
Ball
Your
diamonds.
ball diamonds. Better be sporting.
We were talking about
jump.
3D printing like balls that we could hang off our quads and putting we just get a couple like ball bearings and then 3D print, and then once it gets so high, drop the ball bearings in and print them up, you know, and give it some weight, you know what I mean? Like some proper ball. Now those are ball diamonds. If you want to fucking, we can throw some.
It's like a counterweight against a GoPro.
Just to fly around with a big fucking sack on the bottom of that bitch. Yeah, dude.
That'd be hilarious.
If you use the right sack material, and you can make them clang together.
Makes my dookie twinkle.
These prop nuts.
My dookie twinkle. That is like the best fucking Dave Chappelle line. And the first time I heard that shit, man, oh my God. I've never laughed so hard in my life. That shit will make my dookie twinkle.
Makes my dookie twinkle.
It's fucking funny. Next up on the decks, we got the one like Killer Bee.
Oh, you better be playing that night rip. This is not sponsored by Flight One, but Killer Bee would like to shout out Flight One and Falco X. Little non-point. I saw these guys in like 2000 in Rome, Georgia with Ultra Spank and Mudvayne. Like a fucking bar. It's great. Little town, North Georgia. This is a 3-inch, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah.
We ever met.
Hell yeah. Nice one. Right. Artie, have you dropped anything out lately?
I have.
Super enthusiastic.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I actually did.
Yeah, that.
It's just not as cool as the flippy floppy stuff. Like this is like the chillest edit I've had. It's a cool edit though. I'll drop the link in there for you.
Next up is Tech Lust. Oh. Damn it.
Nice. Nice save, bro.
Like, which am I looking at? Looking over here. Because the video on YouTube is like delayed.
Yeah. I've done that like several times. Just caught myself watching the stream. Like, oh, the
I'm
video's
glad
over.
somebody's watching this stream.
Hey, we got
I mean,
some
it's-
silence. Killer B, Tech Lust, John Davis,
Yeah.
Magic Carpet.
I got Magic Carpet on cue.
I do gotta hop off here soon though.
No worries,
yeah, you're
bro.
all good, man.
We're,
At your leisure, my sir.
yeah, no worries, brother. And
to work.
I'm sure that we could explore your story a lot further, bro. So anytime you want to come back, always welcome. And I'm really glad you get to come.
Hell yeah, man. Back.
Yeah, man, thanks so much, dude. It's
Not
been
much
fun,
more to my
man.
story. I mean, there's some drug dealing and fighting, but
We all have that in our story, don't we?
yeah.
Sometimes those are the best stories.
Usually. Nice.
I've got to start.
Yeah, if y'all ever hear any random comments during a video and it doesn't make any sense, it's because I was watching the stream.
Nice. Wait, fuck. I gotta begin. I'm saying nice as shit has already happened.
Yeah, exactly. That's a nice flick. Dude. Killing, nice little track. Oh, with the gap. Put my blinders on here.
Yeah, fucking fucking Corey has definitely inspired me in as far as all the reverse flippy floppy shit too, man. And I've been doing a lot of shit. I've been doing a lot of shit in liftoff, but I've been working on doing stuff with the 10-inch and backwards, which that's also.
Well, let's see. I'm waiting for that footage. Shut up and send me footage.
It has a lot of fucking it can have a lot of whatchamacallit, like glide or whatever, you know what I mean? It just has so much mass.
I bet it's gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to fly it. I'm not ready for backwards yet. So that talk
Dragon
is...
sent Vice a message somewhere. Another one. Let's see. I need to open a new window. That'd be.
Did you get my link?
Cleaner. Oh hey, look at that.
I haven't posted a video in quite some time.
I just posted.
When was your last edit?
That cricket and bot grinder meetup thing.
Oh, nice.
The last thing I put out was from a little bit when I was tuning or just playing around with testing the fucking emu flight stuff with the 10-inch.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was fun. It's fun though. Like, I'm getting pretty excited where that's going.
Hey, your tunes are looking clean, brother. I feel like that would be such a bear to try to get tame.
It's giving
Like,
me.
I had a bit of a problem with my 7. Of course, it had a bent motor, but
What were you saying about nose drop? You said I should set TPA or something?
I don't run anti-gravity. And actually, if you notice, in Betaflight 4.1 or 4.2 or whatever the fuck the last one they put out, they actually uncoupled. So a problem with anti-gravity that a lot of us noticed a while ago was that we were getting wobbles, and we turn anti-gravity off and it would go away. And it's because the way that the anti-grav was boosting the I term, and so we tend to run the highest I we can because we like that locked in feel, generally speaking, right? But within a limit, like there's gonna be, it can potentially oscillate, and in some situations it would oscillate. And with anti-grav was actually boosting the I term in a way that was causing it to oscillate.
Gotcha.
And so they actually decoupled that, and so the Helio guys knew about it a long time ago, and they at the time Butterfly wasn't doing it, and it didn't. I don't know. Butterfly didn't do anything about it at the time, so they just generally would recommend people would turn off anti-gravity with a Helio. And then in Emu Flight, we started seeing it again, and I also was seeing it in Beta Flight in 4.1 when I was running that.
Yeah.
And we realized that with the way we did TPA, that you could shut anti-gravity off and then boost your I term TPA up to like 1.6, 1.7, because again, I term of 1 in TPA value of 1 in Emu Flight, it basically turns it off. It has no real effect. Anything below 1 attenuates on your throttle input. So as you increase throttle, it attenuates. So anything below 1 attenuates, but anything above 1 boosts. So what you're doing is when you blipping your throttle, it will actually boost your I term in relation to your throttle with a value above 1. And with that, there was
only one version of Butterfly, like a combination of the IMUF and the version that didn't happen, and I stuck on that one. I never upgraded from that spot because it seemed like as Beta Flight as it appeared in Beta Flight, it appeared in Butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so really, I mean, actually, if you look at that last video I put out, there's some spots where I'm blipping the throttle on the 10,
yeah, it's pretty fucking solid.
10, and it isn't fucking going anywhere. It wasn't nose dipping at all, and I'm running no anti-gravity. So it's just about boosting it up and finding on that 10-inch, I think I'm running closer to like 1.75, but I would say 1.6 on a 5-inch is probably pretty good. And somewhere in, some value up in that area, you'll probably find a spot where you won't need anti-gravity, and you won't
try that.
And see what you won't see a funky things in forward flight because you're running too much I gain and things. It's interesting. Like it definitely takes a lot of wobble out of the equation.
Yeah, I run pretty low I because I kind of like my quads slippery.
Well, with the big quads, one of the things I learned for me, I was running too much I last year on my big quads, and I was having wobbles, and ultimately I knew a lot of my problems were I was having I term wind up issues on high rate maneuvers. I was just having all these I term related problems, and ultimately I ended up when I do a fresh 10-inch build, I start with like an I term of like 15 or so, and then I work my way up from there, and I get it up to where it's still locked. And I'm with the quad that big, the quad doesn't need a lot of I term because it just has authority. It just has authority.
So it's got so much fucking power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't really need as much. I mean, the idea of I term is really you should just turn it up so that when you're going up and down like this, that it's not drifting left, right, forward or back, or isn't spin. That's it. But people use it for feel. Well, that's great, and you can definitely do that to a point, but you may hit a point where you see shit elsewhere in the tune. And with a big quad, I was having all sorts of I term wind up. And
I would imagine everything's pretty amplified though.
Weird shit. I mean, with that last video, I mean, I was doing some full rate maneuvers, and I wasn't getting bounce back and shit, and the quad was actually tracking what I was doing, and I was just really happy, because it's hard. You're dealing with so much mass. So
yeah.
All right, let's do Artie. I got a couple more videos in queue before we wrap. If you need to jam early, Lamont, again, thank you for coming.
I do, guys. But thanks for having me on. I'll definitely come back next time, bro.
Word.
Yeah, anytime, brother.
FPV
Thanks
Geek
so much,
in the
man.
motherfucking chat. What's good, my brother?
Thank you so much, man.
What's up, FPV Geek?
Yeah, thank you so much, Lamont. And I'm sure to talk to you. We have to get together and play some fucking Warzone, man.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. Well, stay safe, brother. Have
All
a
right,
good
you
evening.
guys too.
Thanks so much,
Peace.
brother. Much love.
How do I get out of here? Hey, which button is it? Is it this button here? How do I get out of the chat?
Every
Just play these
time.
buttons. All these buttons. Oh, there's a bit that says leave meeting. Is that the one?
I don't know how any of
It
this
doesn't
shit
work
works.
the first time. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck.
Be you. Excellent, dude.
All right, so we got the one like already up next.
I already re-edited this one a little bit.
Oh shit.
So pretty.
Yeah, this spot was awesome. This is kind of the first real spot I'd taken my 7 out at. So I didn't take it super far out. Far enough for me.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for that, Clay.
That was awesome.
I know, it's funny.
Thanks, guys.
We don't tend to play a lot of our own shit on this. I want to give a shout out to Willie P. Just dropped a new video out. Apparently don't play it there, play it here. Apparently just premiered about a half hour ago or so. And we'll play that.
Yeah, look, I don't do drugs. I'm
I'm addicted to the pain though. Yeah, I've been on it for a while, don't know how to put it down. Gotta have it, it's a habit, I'ma break though. I just wanna take a hit, keep saying I'ma quit, keep saying I'ma leave, but I stay though. I just want a little fix, I don't wanna take a risk. I don't like it when I drift from the safe zone. But lately I've been thinking I'ma have to, letting go of things that I'm attached to. World don't stop just because I'm in a bad mood. You don't know what love is till you holding on to something that you can't lose. That's why I'm trying to get it together, sleeves up, putting work in, trying to be better. I like to rap, but I ain't gonna do it forever. Forget the charts, I'ma focus in on holding my head. A moment I get up, I just wanna know I'm doing my best. And if I'm not, Lord forgive me, you can have the regrets. Cause I can feel the water trying to go up over my head. Most of my life I always felt like I was holding my breath, holding my chest. To be honest, so I'm tired of it. Looking for something in my life to be inspired again. I like to walk around and act like I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. I just never wanna commit. Running from
Turning that tree.
I'm looking for change. I'm searching for change. I'm looking for change. I just want change. I don't like new things. Got a lot of mood swings. Oh, you wanna tell me something negative? I don't wanna hear what you think. Yeah, tossing in my sleep.
Nice.
Every night for like 2 weeks. Thinking about how I could have done this or done that better. Can't help it, that's just me. Lies. That's just me avoiding the change. Yeah, that's probably why the issues ain't going away. Yeah, that's probably why I always sit around and complain, telling myself that I ain't never getting out of this place, out of my face. If you're telling me I need to be different, that's the issue though. I'm always insecurity driven, taking the wrong turns, acting like I know where I'm headed, waiting for something bad to happen. I can snap any minute I need. Yeah, it's kinda easy to say, right? But difficult to do when I feel like I hate life. And everyone around me kinda thinks I'm a great guy, but I don't ever think it, so I think I'm a fake liar. It's something that I know I should do. I'm a little uncomfortable to tell you the truth, but to be honest with you lately, I got nothing to lose. See, I've always been full of pain, but now I'm making some room, looking for change. I'm looking for change. I'm searching for change. I'm looking for change. I need a moment of silence. I don't like change, but I'll try it. I don't want to hear what I should or I shouldn't do. Why are they always defiant? See, all my emotions are liars. All my emotions are violent. They don't want freedom to find me. Mention a name and everybody riots. Yeah, that's why I'm checking my vitals. They keep on working, but I know breathing don't mean you're alive. So I bag up all of my trash and walk out on my tightrope. Positive thoughts are my rivals. I'm trying to be on their side though. Should I feel comfortable? I don't. Last year I felt suicidal. This year I might do something different, like talking to God. I'm looking for. Yeah. I'm searching for. I'm looking for. I just want. I'm looking for, yeah. I'm searching for, I'm looking for, yeah. I just want, I'm looking for, I'm searching for, I'm looking for, yeah. I just want, I'm looking for, I'm searching for, I'm looking for, yeah. I just want change.
Dude, that was sick.
COVID mask in effect. Social distancing.
Willie P. Putting out that fire.
Hell
Keep
yeah.
on that guy. Go
Keep
sub
that
that
shit
dude.
going. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. Got anything else up? I mean, I'm good all night in this chair, to be honest with you.
Although, oh my God.
I'm about to turn on that vibrate.
You have to
Though.
throw fucking Artie under the bus. So we used to have to cut the shows because Artie's ass would be hurting.
Straight up.
So we like,
it was a problem.
Artie would be texting me, "We gotta quit." I'm like, "God damn it, Artie!"
It's done. I'm about to leave.
So yeah. So shout out once again to Artie's chair.
Yeah. This show is sponsored by my chair.
Fucking Artie's chair in the house. Fucking words. So next up we got oh god damn it, 661.
Shut up, bitch.
What's this DVR getting played from? Is this like a power play or?
I honestly don't know.
Word on the street, you've been running your mouth. Turn up on me, I'ma turn that bitch down. Tryna turn up on me, I'ma turn that bitch down. Turn up on me, I'ma turn that bitch down.
I do recognize those props, though. I think those are the jump fans. You got that little curved part.
Got that little talent on the end.
Yeah.
Fuck what you rep and you back your company for the check. I've been a threat, I'm feeling extra hungry. Too much of a veteran to ever let them song me. Better check the wreck, the bus I rep my county. Way before I never ever got a north side. Ain't no way to argue with this shit, respected homie. On the web, response me, make a threats to jump me. Take a picture with your weapon, you flex and gone. Be retros on, watch out when you step it clumsy. I ain't got a lot to lose, really next to nothing. And I'm beginning to feel like I'm a black guy. That's why I guess I got a bunch of ghetto ass white bitches trying to tap my name up on the city. Keep on turning up, but one of them will give a bitch a black guy like that. We gon' burn that shit down. Lifted on the beat, about to murder it now. Word on the street, you've been running your mouth. Turn up on me, I'ma turn that bitch down. Tryna turn up on me, I'ma turn that bitch down. Turn
Let that rip squeak.
I'ma turn that
Yeah.
bitch down. Tryna turn up on me, I'ma turn that bitch down. Turn up on me, I'ma turn that bitch down.
I just need to build. I've just been putting off all my building. And this just reminded me that my rib squeak still needs to put the receiver in. It's finished. I just need to put a new receiver in.
Looks good.
I've flown it before too. I broke the receiver and I was doing something. I love the micros. Micros are so fun. I'm also building another frame. And that one is fucking super sick.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to show it to you.
I'm getting super interested to try some micros again.
You're building the new prototype, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Just rub it in, man.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything. Chad said something.
I know what I can say and get away with.
Allegedly.
Nice, dude.
I mean, if you're not in the BQE massive Facebook group, you're doing the wrong thing. You should obviously be in the Goon Squad Facebook. That's a given.
It's a given.
What's Facebook?
Never heard of it.
Get into Discord.
Nah. My Facebook is
MySpace.
My Facebook is a shitstorm of memes.
SoundCloud. Yeah, it is. At least over the last feels like a week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I just got both the 10s. You know, I built the new 10-inch and I rebuilt the other one. I'm ready to roll.
Did you plug ADAS in?
No. Not worried about it.
We don't know anything. We don't know anything yet, man.
Oh, we're fine. It's gonna be glorious.
The ESCs and the PDB are for sure fun.
It's gonna be glorious.
Yeah, it will be.
It might be a glorious fire, but it's gonna be glorious.
Either way.
Or a glorious explosion. Hey, god damn it. Stop it, YouTube, you son of a bitch.
You gotta turn off autoplay.
Oh, where is that option?
You right click. You right click in the window.
In any window?
I think in the video window.
Look at me. I should know this shit. I should have looked at it because it's always been a problem. I'm clicking in the video window and I get loop and a bunch of other bullshit. And I don't have autoplay.
Okay.
I don't have the little toggle thing anywhere. I've seen it before and I've turned it off, but what the fuck?
Well, Stingy ran into this problem last Sunday,
Yeah.
or on Sunday, and I think he said he just right clicked in the window, and that's where the menu was.
I wonder if Sting's.
He's on PC.
Okay.
And that was a nice fade in that last video.
It's not a.
Love those.
Whatever. All right. Where's my list? Yeah, I lost my list, I think. Where's the list? And some. Oh. Hold on. All right. Find the list. Did we already play everything? I think we played the list that you
I
sent.
think so.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That
I
should be
guess.
it.
Well, no,
I guess we
one
call it.
one more. I have one more.
Holy
Send
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Who's it from?
Did you get the message from Dragon Vice? Just confirming.
Yeah, I took care of it.
Oh, word. All right. All right. Cool. Word. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Send the ball.
Up next.
Put motherfuckers in timeout and shit.
Up next is fucking Magic Carpet.
Holy shit, dude.
What the fuck is that thing?
Nah, man, I built that. Go back. Oh shit, watch out. Oh! Is that a failsafe, dude? When fake videos go wrong. Take 2 of holy shit drone. Holy shit! What is that thing? Ready?
Yeah. Straight in. Nice. Killing it. Nice. Sick spot too. Oh shit. How this dude attacks everything, dude, at the speed is awesome. Sick, brother. Damn. Damn, that was awesome. Shit. Nice. Oh, that's sick. Oh yeah. Shit. Dude, that was sick as fuck.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Once again, Magic Carpet bringing the vibes.
Moida. Yeah. Sick track. Dude, just the way you attack all that shit is fucking insane fast.
Nice shit, Magic. Can't sub from
Very sick.
chat anymore. Really? You can't sub from chat anymore? Yeah, you used to be able to go straight to the YouTube channel as well. I don't know if that works. I could put user in timeout.
Well, can they drop?
Put Dragon
Can
in
they drop their
timeout.
links in?
They can't drop links. I don't believe. No. I don't think viewers can watch. Only admins can drop links.
I got you, Magic. That was hot, dude. Sick fucking video.
You got it?
Everybody bringing the heat tonight, man.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up.
I think I can beat you.
Probably.
I got it. That's Magic Carpet in the chat. That's his video, link to his video, and that's what gets you to his channel.
I motherfucking tried.
It's the screens, bro. Because I run mission control. Anybody else? We got anybody else? I could play a fucking Edwin video and fuck everybody up. I'm just kidding. Little inside joke. Here I got a super deluxe video here. We can play this. This one's called Crash Compilation. Yeah, super deluxe.
Calling Gamma Ray. This is Major Cigar. Do you read me, Gamma Ray? Gamma Ray, damn it, come in! Gamma Ray, please respond. Well, his brains are fried. Pack it up, mission's over.
Do you read me? Do you read me? Do I need to reach through the TV? Do I need to reach through the Ouija? Houston and Meg, I'm too Dini. I'm too uneasy. I'm out of phase and I'm orange Kang and I'm powdered eggs and my radio's been down for days. It just stand around and sound out the phrase and go, do you read me? Shook up, shoot a beanie. I look for
Everybody remembers that throttle down trying to do a yas, man. Just going straight towards the ground.
beating back a profound fear. Farewell to my breadcrumbs. Is anybody even out there? I'm like out there in that true tweety, that new ether, that do you read me? You don't read me, I'm barely a thing. Staring off, too scared to blink. I might shrink some and I shrink more. Shrink past this pink dwarf. No sign of my pole star, but I'm up here, it don't mean north. Deep space and no G-force, and more tumble out to some death bell. Some bleep bleep robot voice, some red light, some send help. Street needs some ET to come deep fry, you know, freak grease and re-home. Reach out, reap what he sow. Jesus, do you read me? We don't.
For sure.
Do you read me, Gamma Ray?
And I play drums on the wheel with a feeling that I touch her outgunned in the field.
Oh.
On the wheel. Bomb sights and blackouts and fog lights and gas clouds. Jockey through vacuums. None of our flaps down. It's shocking. Shot off one small part of some squadron that ain't once chosen to abort shit that we've honed in on our problem. Non-stop until he stopped to see what kind of quadrant he got lost in. Do you read me that option when y'all's options are exhausted? Have been dropped off in this mosh pit instead of locked in one orbit. Knock, knock, pull back of this cockpit is my coffin. Boss levels, I'm new to repeat. New dance called Do You Read Me? It evolves beyond the yonder mantra. Once none pinging my transponder. Once what macabre, y'all plan to conjure. Been handed back to y'all unresponsive. 10 hut and I'm in sync. Phone home, but just ring a ring. Asteroids that leave marks and black holes that eat stars. Green cheese and GPS. Be decked with detours. Fuel gauge around East Street. My beacons are all blinked out. I might slink up in a junk heap. You can't read int or pin down.
Oh shit. The old pinball machine.
Something like that.
And I play drums on the wheel with a feeling that I touch her outgunned in the field.
Yeah, that's probably
That's what
sick.
she said.
Oh.
And I play drums on
Good.
the wheel with a feeling that I touch her outgunned in the field.
It was like redwoods or something. Holy shit, those are awesome.
Drums on the wheel.
Oh, failsafe. Oh.
Oh wow.
At least he's in a good spot.
Failsafe to submarine.
Again? Oh no.
That looks like Bando water.
Yeah, Edwin knows about
Or
that.
Rando water.
That-
Ugh.
Now, if you see leeches swimming around, you're real fucked.
Do you read me? Do I need to reach through the TV? Do I need to reach through the Ouija? Houston and Meg, I'm too Dini. I'm too uneasy. I'm out of base and I'm orange Kang and I'm powdered eggs. My radio's been down for days.
Nice.
Sound out the phrase and go, do you read me? Shook up, shoot a beanie. I look for the moon.
That shit is chilling in the water.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Beating back
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Dude, those tall ass trees that look like redwoods were fucking dope.
Who's fucking slept in the bando water or the muck water or any of that
I have
stuff?
definitely done that before.
Muck water. If you got, I've got the muck over at FMP.
Man, I've crashed into bum dung.
Oh,
it's the threat is real in Atlanta.
So at FMP, there get a lot of geese shit over there at times, sometimes, and fucking you would get water in the middle there that it just didn't really go away, so it would just be like swamp. You know what I mean? Like the AMA field, Dragon Nose. Like my friend Travis lost a GoPro. We looked for hours and could not fucking find it, dude. It was just fucking gone. Hell yeah.
Wade.
I think we're
nice one, dude.
Yeah, Super Deluxe was dope. That was a nice one. I think that's about a wrap. Anybody got anything else?
Let's call it.
All right, yeah, I think it's time. It's been almost 3 fucking hours. 2 hours and 40 some minutes as usual. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us once again. Mad love to everybody who shows up each and every time. Big shout out to BQE, Multirotors, Quad Chat, Advanced Power Drives, Emu Flight, the guys at Kiss.
Yes, absolutely.
All you fucking crazy people. And what?
Yeah, no, just all these people hanging out with us every week, man. I really appreciate it.
Fucking
it's always a good time, man.
UFDA crew, Old Gravy Leg, fucking all the Goonies, fucking all the streamers out there that are giving everybody some normalcy every day. Fucking Hot Dog, fucking Joe Stan, all those fucking guys, Quad Chat, everybody, fucking Michael Rollins, fucking yeah. All you fucking guys keep doing it because a lot of us are stuck doing fuck all. So, you know, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for doing it. Thank you for putting content up to keep us fucking occupied. Thank you for being you. We love you.
Hey, Magic, thank y'all for hanging out, man.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands, sanitize your phones.
Yeah. We'll see you next week for some more chaos.
Sit on your hand until it's numb.
Call it a stranger. Shout out to Tornado Girl who joined us late. We hope to see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for coming in.
Don't forget, it'll make you dookie twinkle.
And with that, we're out.
Sword of omens, give me sight beyond sight.